Well, we're back with more tender, loving care.
Watch What You Wish For, by the way.
I was going to ask if you wanted to, like, analyze what the hell that's supposed to fucking
Watch
mean.
What You Wish For? Because, like, who's wishing in this game?
I feel like Michael Overton is the person who wished that his wife would be better. And now that she is, he's like, I missed it when she was all fucked up because now she's got a best lesbian friend.
Yeah, she has a lesbian friend who's tormenting me.
Tormenting my dick as well. And the wife is wishing for Jody to be back, but
yeah,
but that doesn't.
The Wegwart says my sexy nurse is an evil genie. Yeah, it doesn't really.
He wishes to fuck every lady. That's
he
true.
wishes to have sex with every woman. Yeah.
This guy cannot be satiated.
He had sex with a lady over his comatose friend in a hospital or whatever.
Yeah, I love all these horrible stories about him fucking in public.
Yeah.
In different ways.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what? No. Well, just let her rip.
All right.
I guess.
Some warnings at the start here. One, by the end of this stream, depending how long we play, there's a pretty decent chance the dog will die.
Oh yeah, that dog is marked
you don't
for death.
see it die on screen or anything. It's just like, oops, it's dead.
Yeah, so that's obviously upsetting, but they don't. It's not gritty.
They don't show it, and they don't really go for the dead dog pathos.
No, that's true. It's just it's just a source of more drama.
Yeah,
you know, and like if you were paying any attention, the instant they got the dog, you kind of thought this would happen to the dog.
Yeah.
Because come on, why wouldn't it? This thing is schlocky as hell. You think that dog's living? You're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And also booby warnings.
Yeah, there's gonna be boobs in this one for sure.
We're gonna try to skip them, but because it's a little too hot for Twitch.
Yeah.
It might be too hot for Twitch. Please.
We
don't
got away with
report
it
us.
once.
We did. But we just look out in case you're upset by the boobs.
Yeah, and also just as always with this game, really bad representations of mental health and
everything.
Everything.
The 90s were a crude time.
Nobody knew what they were doing.
For all of us.
And they could have known if they just listened.
No, listening's dumb. We know what's best.
Woo, it's the 90s.
And by we, I mean straight cis white people.
Woo!
Sure, we'll ask you what's the deal with you, but then we'll extrapolate.
It's the
from
90s.
That.
The future can only be great.
Also, like, everything is caused by some fucked up in your childhood. Like, I've noticed that. In my research for the video I'm making for Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh, I'm, like, watching a lot of, like, trash talk shows from the 90s, like Donahue and Oprah and Geraldo and stuff like that. And, like, when they have, like, gay folks on talking about gay rights or issues or something like that, they're always just like, so I've read that it's because of your father didn't hug you enough or too much. That's why you like that. Like they go to the audience.
Some really like a bunch of nosy old women in the audience who have nothing better to do than to think about other people's lives, personal problems.
And it was like
stuff.
it was so rampant that it was like pop psychology.
Yeah,
you know, that kind of like some idiot writes a book that says it's all your mom or dad's fault, and that explains the whole thing. And oh my god, it's just everything was stupid. But
why? It's because the boys didn't play enough football.
Or too much football.
Too much football?
It wasn't just the right amount is the problem.
The right amount of football.
I don't know. It's stupid.
To make sure that you don't do too much football, you also gotta do some baseball. That keeps you from doing too much football.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, tender loving care, begin.
Watch what you wish for.
So I also backed up what I think is supposed to be the save data for this game, just in case we get hit with that weird stupid bug and we screw up our saves.
Thank you.
Okay, episode 9. Here we go.
The wheelchair. Did we see this one?
I can't remember if we saw this one. Is this just the heavenly glowing boobs?
No.
No, that's earlier.
That was earlier. Oh yeah, they have a chat. It's not sexy.
Yeah, we thought this was the sexy part.
But she's like, please work with me here.
No.
She like manages to manipulate him into like having his fears assuaged slightly.
Yeah.
Because she seems a little bit reasonable when she's doing the one-on-one here.
Mm-hmm.
But the spooky music's happening. The manipulation music. Yeah, and you can skip every single one of these cutscenes because it's just a video.
Yep. So,
I love it.
So, something I didn't realize until I was trying to look for the
boob scene?
No, just the save data was I found the folder that has all of the cutscenes and, they're just video files, but the original version of this game, it was like shitty, like QuickTime videos or something. They actually re-encoded all these videos as WebMs or WebMs. So that they can play in modern computers more easily. Like, you could literally build this game as a browser game and it would still work, because it's just WebMs and pictures and links.
You're right, though. That's why it did come out on DVD.
Is that it? For episode 9?
No, what do you... You have to go to resume, not play.
Oh, fuck me. That's what it is.
What a stupid interface. But yeah, this game actually came out on DVD. That's how, like...
Yeah.
You can just navigate it with the DVD remote to play it. Did we read his computer this time?
Probably not. So that's always going to be the same. It's
that's
just
her resume.
That's just her resume.
Who's reading this first?
I guess I'll do it first. I think I set Catherine straight today. I think she understands where I'm coming from. I think she respects me. We had a good talk. She's finally letting me into her world. She told me her plan of action and made me feel a lot better. I just wish she would stop tempting me. Maybe she doesn't even know she's doing it. But when she sat on the bed in that long silk shirt, I could see perfectly well that she wasn't wearing any underwear. Christ. I stopped by Jody's room before going to bed. I glanced in and something caught my eye. A wheelchair!
A wheelchair!
A wheelchair!
He almost sounds excited about it.
Yeah. What in the hell is a wheelchair doing in Jody's room? It looked alive. Poised, ready to move, strike, bite me like a spider about to pounce on its prey.
Oh my god.
The wheels seemed to move. I fumbled for the lights. When the room was brightly lit, the wheelchair didn't seem foreboding. I laughed nervously and turned off the lights. Then I heard a creaking sound. I'm working on my manuscript here. I flipped on the lights again. The chair hadn't moved. I turned off the lights again and started to walk away, and I thought I heard the floorboards creaking under the chair. Allison is expecting me to push it around in the yard tomorrow. Pushing around her imaginary invalid. It's such a crazy thought. I can't stop laughing. I'm sitting down here in my office laughing like a fool.
Laughing like a fool. And I saw a vagina today, by the way.
There's a picture of us in a frame on the small table by the couch. I took it into the bathroom and locked the door. I didn't want Mrs. Randolph butting in on my privacy. In the picture, Allison and I are holding hands, and Jody is between us, forcing a kid smile, her eyes squinting. It was a really nice picture. My father had taken it shortly before his death. He had told Jody to smile harder.
Harder!
Smile harder!
Child!
Both Allison and I had a peaceful look in our eyes. We were gazing beyond the camera, beyond my father, beyond the moment.
Whoa,
I studied the picture.
Seeing the future.
I studied the picture and wondered if there was any way of seeing what was to come. Is our future ever imprinted on us somewhere? I dreamed of a far more powerful camera, one that could capture spirits hovering around us. We were standing on the lawn in the picture with the forest as background. What if death itself were silhouetted in the shadows of the trees? What if the camera had caught it hovering behind us, looking at us with lust?
You're thinking of that one game where you hunt ghosts with the camera.
Yeah, Fatal Frame.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
I sat there, grinding my teeth, peering at the photo. Finally, I saw it. The sign was subtle, devious. It was in the trees. They loomed behind us, and their shadows cast crooked shapes over our unsuspecting heads. The shadows marked us, scheduled us for disaster. If only I had noticed. If only I had the vision back then that I have now.
They're making it sound like he's starting to experience hallucinations. This is not part of the video portion.
No.
There's no real indication in the...
He never brings up his nightmares or anything in the videos either, really.
No, like... I mean, the journal seems to be like saying like he's kind of losing his mind a bit more than is actually portrayed in the acting segments. Yeah,
like his talk about this seeing these spooky things in the trees is like reminding me of Midsommar.
Mm-hmm. Good movie.
I shouldn't go to Catherine's room tomorrow. I know I shouldn't go. The other day I was...
But I will!
The other day I was walking out by the old barn. I saw Catherine standing by the pond. She was wearing a long skirt and her hair was loose about her shoulders. The sun was just about to set and it cast that strange, haunting light that only comes at dusk.
I bet it's lighting up her boobs or some shit.
Whoa. She had sort of a sad, wistful expression on her face. It was a look I'd never seen before. I wanted to go up to her and ask her what she was thinking about. Suddenly, I realized that she had a life outside of mine and Allison's. I wanted to touch her hair and her breasts, lay down on top of her and hold her there, make her look into my eyes with something other than disdain. I wanted to push her into the earth until it covered both of us.
It'll be fun. It'll be like getting buried at the beach.
Yeah, it'll be just like the vampire book we were talking about last stream.
Yes, this is where we should have talked about the vampire book, obviously.
I got a weird crick in my neck.
Your neck hurting you there? You're really rolling it around.
Ouch.
Do you want me to do the heavy lifting, the navigation?
No, I'm okay for a little bit longer. Is this the same bullshit? About the Shame Boy?
Shame Boy. Yeah, this is Shame Boy, baby.
Stiff upper lip and stuff. Yeah, it's totally the same shit. Okay, so that was the study.
I think we might have visited the other places and left the study for last.
Did we?
I'm not sure. Ooh, different music.
I don't remember this music, though. And this is the same pamphlet as always. Okay,
It just
living room.
doesn't change.
The living room almost has nothing to click on inside of it. Okay, Catherine's room.
The healing earth. The LP has come full circle.
Let's see if we remember this.
This is a short one about
3 a.m.
her being horny.
I just woke up. I had this powerful dream.
Power.
Blackberry bushes. Allison was caught in the
Oh, yeah.
and the thorns were
Brambles and thorns.
puncturing her skin.
I remember this.
Blood.
Oh, yeah. And then Michael's just like looking at her or something. and,
All
like-
naked.
Yeah. Okay, so we saw this. We read this stuff too then. I think.
No, this is new.
No?
Yeah, I don't remember peach fuzz on my belly.
Okay.
Strange how caught up in the past I've been since arriving here. Brian, Colette, and even before them, images of my childhood leap into consciousness with the slightest provocation. The smell of cut grass as I sit on the swing set watching my father mow the lawn. Peach fuzz on my belly. The school teacher's mantra, she's not working up to her potential. My earliest memory is of my mother kneeling beside my brother's bed explaining to us as I jumped up and down that our grandfather had died. I cried because my brother did. It's so quiet here. Nothing to drive away but memory, but the wind. Oh man, Josh Moan is with the sub-blitz again. Thank you. So reliable with the sub-blitzes, dude. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You are phenomenal. I ought to be considering the case right now, but tonight, just tonight, I'm going to indulge in Colette. So it's going to get real Henry real quick. Give me that mouse.
Here's the mouse.
I'm going to pretend I'm in Colette's apartment, being super Henry. That it's so dark I don't see her leaning naked against the headboard. I'm going to stand at the foot of Colette's bed, feel my knees bend lightly against the mattress. Slowly, I'll begin to undress. First, the buttons on my blouse. When I'm halfway down the front, I'll hear Colette say, slower. Start again. I'll let out a mock sigh of annoyance. Rebutton my blouse. Start again, slower. I'll hear the flashlight click on, and just behind the light, I can make her out. I let the blouse fall. Are they making
Love to have sex with only the flashlights.
It's a fleshlight, not a flashlight. It's just like a shadow puppet fetish she's got with her. The beam of light lingers on my breasts and travels down to the waist of my jeans. More, she says. I wriggle out of the jeans and stand there as the light travels over my nakedness. Come here, she commands. No, I say. She points the light at my eyes, punishing me. I said, come here. I smile. No. I hear the flashlight click off. It's so dark I can see absolutely nothing. I can hear her breathing, waiting. This is a stressful way to have sex. It's like an interrogation room. Then a quick rustle of sheets, and suddenly her arms are wrapped around my waist, pulling me onto the bed, and we begin to devour each other. You see, sex and horror are really tied together in this thing.
Whoa.
Oh, the audio log is new, but she mentioned the Brambleberry dream in the last chapter. What the hell?
Well, let's listen to it.
Oh, great. I wish you could fast forward a little through these.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m.
It sounds just like the other one.
I had this powerful dream. Blackberry bushes. Allison was caught in the brambles and the thorns were puncturing her skin. The blood. It came out in these huge drops.
And it became
When
blackberries.
they touched the ground, they became berries.
Oh, yeah, we've heard this one.
Michael was there.
Last time, though, didn't we read about
The
it?
berries.
No, she was saying.
She was saying it? Okay.
The juice was just like dripping out of his mouth like blood.
Yeah, we heard that. Well, thanks for wasting my time. No.
Time to read the dumb fucking book over here. Or 2 books. Well, one's boring poetry.
Yeah,
Who
that's
cares?
boring. I do not care.
There's nothing funny in those ever.
I can't click.
Oh, you can't open the drawer this time.
What the hell?
Nope, can't read about the yoni or whatever.
Oh man, I needed to learn about the anal massage next. And they're not gonna give me. They're not gonna let me.
The next TAT
Bullshit.
will be given in Jodie's room.
The bath.
The bathroom.
The bath.
New page of the Boner magazine here.
I love barely being able to hear that scream come from the other room.
Yeah, daggers, long and phallic and penetrating.
Yep.
Yeah, Saint Sebastian is a very horny saint, by the way. Like, this is like a big gay-ass saint. I don't know why everybody painted him.
This reminds me
So
that
ironically-
I saw some Twitter thread talking about, well, I can't remember the name of the guy. The guy who wrote, like, The Little Mermaid and a ton of other...
Oh, fucking
Fables.
Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah. Apparently that dude was extremely horny his whole life, but in a way where it's like he hated the idea of sex.
Extremely horny his whole life.
Whoa.
Michael get something out of
Didn't
his
expect
session
that.
with Catherine. It's kind of funny because he's not really the type. You know what I mean? He's just not in touch with his spiritual self. Not open. I really love him, but he puts limits on himself. He goes through life with the kind of attitude that shuts himself off to things. You know? If he can't see it or touch it, it isn't there. And I feel sorry for him. There's so much more. If he could just open up to it. Maybe Catherine will do it. She certainly did it for me. I think I'll go make something special for dinner, because if he's anything like me, Mike will be really hungry after a session with Catherine.
She knows it's sex. Come on. Josh Moniz has given 150 subs total.
Wow. Wow. Holy shit.
Thank you. I can't. I just can't. Dude, that's wild. It's wild and a half.
Oh, the spooky wind in this room is back.
I want Michael and Catherine to be friends. She makes me so happy. She makes me feel so good. I want Michael to feel good too. Jody didn't like her wheelchair at first, but when Catherine sat down in the wheelchair and rolled around, she made it look fun. Everything seems so bright. It feels like I'm waking up from a long, dark sleep. Maybe her handwriting will get more normal like later.
Black Hawk Omega, that thing about Hans was, the thread was just talking about how he was basically like, he had tons of crushes on people that were all unrequited, and but he wasn't interested in sex, but like...
Oh, guess what happened?
Man.
Man.
Okay. Great.
Dang it!
Why does this happen?
Thanks for bits, Shiggity Schwa and Diane the Punk. Thank you.
Okay, so
Just
we
don't
need to...
save, and then just start over.
Okay, close.
Yes. Don't save.
Don't
And then we
save.
just won't click those things.
Yeah.
We'll still go to this room, because there might be some shit.
Yeah, we still have to look at the radio, if there's a new
Yeah, the
radio
radio.
thing. Anyways, Hans, apparently
Hans.
he has tons of...
My friend Hans.
There were tons of like journal diary entries or whatever that are still around. He would like... Here you go. He was a dude who visited brothels a lot, like because his friends told him he should.
I hope Mike will get something out of...
And like apparently he in his journals would like pride himself in his entries about like, oh, I went to the brothel again and I did nothing but talk to them. But then he would like he'd be so super horny that he would like in all of his entries he would put like a plus, like a double plus, and that meant that was like a day he jerked off.
Oh my god.
And like apparently like if you go back and like read a bunch of his stories, they're all about like unrequited love and stuff, and like the original Little Mermaid, like she dies.
She dies of a broken heart.
Of a broken heart,
and
yeah.
she has no soul because she's a mermaid. Then she becomes like a fucked up ghost for a long time.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, apparently, like, once you know about his personal life, it, like, a lot of his stories started making a lot more sense because they were all, like, written out of frustration and stuff, apparently. I didn't know any of that shit about him.
Sad. She becomes sea foam.
She becomes sea foam,
I thought she also became a ghost. Right. I thought that there was some sort of ghost situation where she, like, haunts children until she gets a soul from making children happy or something. A spirit of the air. That's ghost, right? That's some ghost shit.
Dr. Betty.
Hello?
Dr. Betty.
Karen, are you on the line?
I'm here, Dr. Betty.
What now?
I need your advice.
Karen, you're going to have to speak up.
I can't. He might be listening.
Who?
Henry, my husband. He's always spying on me. He thinks I'm having an affair with my boss. Every night he goes through my hamper to see if I've been cheating on him.
Are you cheating on him with your boss?
Well,
Yes. Of course, yes.
no. But I am doing something secret.
What are you doing, Karen?
I have a secret life.
What kind of secret life?
It started a couple of years ago. A girlfriend of mine got me into it. It was so thrilling. I couldn't stop myself. I knew what I was doing was wrong.
Antiquing.
I hurt him, but
Are you doing drugs, Karen?
oh no, nothing like that.
Gambling?
No, I never do that.
Waiting for the
I'm a
punchline.
prostitute.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Henry?
Oh my god!
Is there somebody else on the line?
Henry, are you on the phone?
Oh my god!
Henry, where are you?
I'm in the basement. Oh my god!
Henry, I can't believe you're listening in on my phone calls.
I can't believe I'm listening to your phone calls. I can't believe I'm married to a hooker. Oh my god!
Dr. Betty, I think I'd better call back later.
I was
Henry, you sneaky little rat!
I was really wishing that first oh my god was just stretch out a little bit longer.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, for the record, we were not laughing at the fact that she was a sex worker.
No,
We're laughing at the voice acting.
The oh my god was very funny.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was like the Troll 2. Oh my god. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was reminding me of.
They're eating him, and then they're gonna
They're
eat
eating
me!
me.
Oh my god!
It's been a long time since I watched that movie.
Oh, we should rewatch Troll 2 sometime.
Yeah, we probably should.
It's time for the tat.
Oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god!
Oh god, oh man.
Alright, what's this?
Nothing? Or something. Go.
Give it a little click. Give it a little drag.
There you go, little baby. Look at this and then stare at your palm. It's all fucked up.
It's wonderful, the attraction on the feeble-minded, of course. And the continuous motion, if they just let themselves follow it. Of course, you could stare at it till doomsday, Dr. Watson, with no effect at all. Still, it might make you a little drowsy.
This is a Sherlock Holmes movie.
Yeah, Durga says it's called Woman in Green.
When you're driving, the rhythm is smooth, unbroken, and the road goes on and on, round and round, always the same, winding and winding, and you're drowsy, you're tired. Let the road come into you, as it were.
Why is my dead daughter watching that? Okay, is this still... Yep, that's still inexplicably.
Before we go to the next test, I just love that both this and Sam Barlow games and anything else that's obsessed with like pop psych, basically, they love to scatter stuff throughout their games like everywhere. And it's always just the most basic, like surface level intro to psych stuff. Oh, illusions, or oh, this or that, like. And they never go further into that or explain like why this might be relevant to the characters or story.
It's never, ever, ever in an empathetic way. It's in like a cool freak show way.
Yeah, it's just like, isn't this so weird?
Weird.
Whoa.
Fucking strange. So let's do the tat. Ooh. Good luck to them. Oh my gosh. Thank you again, Josh Moniz.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for dropping by, as always. You giving out all the subs and shit. You are a real one. Keep staying safe, because I know you're covering COVID cases. And thanks. Good luck to your D&D crew. All right.
Concluded. Let's try something different.
Oh, jeez.
I want you to look at these stereoscopic
It's hard to do this far away.
Answer some questions. Some people find it difficult to see these three-dimensional.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, I got it.
Pretty easy to do this one.
Simple instructions. First.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Stare at the center of the screen.
This is a good one.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Hold up your index finger.
Yeah, this is really
eyes and the monitor. Focus on your finger.
This one has a lot of depth to it.
Now,
You're really at the
focus
top/bottom of a
screen, yeah?
staircase. Neat.
Do you see how there are two images of your finger? That is the effect you wish to achieve with the photographs on the screen. All right. Put down your finger and let your eyes relax.
Wait till John
Let your
Hurt's done.
eyes go completely out of focus. That's the trick.
That's the trick.
Soon you will see the duplicate images on the screen begin to move. And then they will merge together as one image in the center of the screen. Give it a try.
Give it a try.
Give it a
It
try.
might take several minutes.
Several minutes. My eyes would be so tired.
People who drink and drive are...
These do have a pretty good amount of depth to them.
Wait. Almost got it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Nice. People who drink and drive are irresponsible and stupid and dangerous.
And breaking the law. It's everything but normal. Don't drink and drive.
It is sadly normal. A lot of people do it. You know,
Yeah.
all of these apply. Stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I would say irresponsible more.
Yeah, because I feel you have responsibility to everybody else out there to not do that.
Because I think just saying it's stupid to do that is selling that bad choice short.
Yeah.
It's irresponsible. You're putting everyone else's fucking lives in danger.
You are right.
I'm never afraid of inanimate objects.
All right, let's get this spooky doll to pop on out. Cool. This one isn't as depthful.
This one is a little more shallow.
The first one is very impressive.
The first one looks great, yeah.
First one has like multiple angles of it. It's really neat. I'm never afraid of inanimate objects. False. Sometimes I'm afraid of it. Yeah, sometimes I get spooked by something, or something's like a little creepy in a corner, or lit weird, or if if there was a gun on a table, I'd be afraid of that.
Or sometimes you can have like something, like my computer chair, I have to rotate a certain way because otherwise it has a silhouette like a person at night sometimes, and it's scary.
It scares me at night.
There's nothing wrong with taking sleeping pills every night.
Every night. No.
Every night.
I am trying to get the... Ooh, that one pops.
Yeah, that pill on the left pops out a lot.
That one pops. Each pill has like a different depth to it. That's a really good one. How do they do it? False.
If guns hadn't been invented, the world would be...
Oh, this one's pretty good too. All those bullets have a different depth to them.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
What the fuck is that, a lamp? What is that back there?
Yeah, I think that's a lamp.
Lamp made of footballs. What would be a better place? Not a paradise, it would be a better place.
Yeah.
I would like to be given a sponge bath.
False.
What?
I don't know.
Depends by whom, I guess.
Yeah, I guess by whomst.
By whomst. Oh, that one's alright. Oh yeah, that one's nice. That one was pretty easy for me.
These have all been pretty easy. The doll one was...
This one has a really, like, the depth goes all the way back to that bedroom back there.
Yeah, the doll was the one that I had the hardest time getting in focus.
No opinion?
No opinion,
It really
I guess.
depends.
I get, yeah,
Who's
you gotta
doing
tell
the
me who's
sponge
doing the sponge bath.
I have dreams that I am sinking to the bottom of the sea.
That's false.
This one's very much gonna pop because of the difference in depth between those two pictures.
I have a hard time keeping this one in focus, but ooh, that one makes my eyes water.
This one's hard. Oh wait, I got it. Oh, neat. This one's hard though. That one's hard.
Yeah. False.
No, that's a weird one.
I keep a heavy object by my bed in case of burglars.
Ooh, this is a cool, like, I like the ones where things are flying because there's a lot of
depth to
motion.
Ooh.
This is a lot to do though.
I can't do this.
Stop doing them. You're gonna get nauseous. No opinion. It's kind of a true or false question though.
Yeah.
It's whether you do or you don't. It's a binary choice.
Not by our bed.
My most difficult battles are with myself.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If
Ah!
I will be a miserable press flea.
What the fuck does that mean?
This is an ugly ass picture. It doesn't get better when you cross your eyes.
If I were a flea, I would.
I feel like I haven't got no opinion on this. I feel like I wouldn't like being a flea.
I would hate being a flea.
Would I know? Would I have human intelligence?
Yeah. Would we know that now we're a flea? Because if so,
would be depressed by that.
I would just try to find something to run over me like instantly because I don't want to be a flea.
Yeah, can fleas be depressed? Do they have the capacity? No opinion. Stupid question. Pass. Thank God that's over. Nauseating. I'm gonna go bother that guy. Oh, hey.
Michael?
Hello, Dorothy.
Hi, I know you haven't said anything, and perhaps you want to keep it private, but did you and Allison decide to adopt another child?
Why do you ask?
I know it's none of my business, but
Sure ain't.
I just want to tell you, I'm really happy for you. I think it's a great idea. See, we were driving by the other day.
She talks very similarly to Allison.
Walking a child in a wheelchair. Well, we would have stopped, but there was a nurse with her, and well, I guess the new one's handicapped. But she seemed like a cute little girl. Well, obviously, it's none of my business. I just wanted to wish you luck after all that you've been through.
Bye. What the fuck? Lady. Say Catherine is walking a dummy around in a wheelchair.
Thank God I work at a place where no one's nosy like this.
Catherine, you got some splaining to do. I'm back from business. Don't you pull your titties out on me.
You know what? I would love, because, you know, there's no supernatural shit in this game, but I would love an alternate cut that does have supernatural stuff.
Yes.
Austin, what's wrong?
Oh, Michael, I'm so happy.
Well, what, you're crying because you're happy?
Catherine gave this to me. Jody did it today.
This is like torture for Michael.
Maybe it's one we didn't see before, probably buried in the stack.
Michael, can't you see? This is a picture of her new dog.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the first creative thing she's done since the accident.
The accident?
Yeah.
What accident? Oh, that
Catherine
accident.
wanted to do it. She can work Miracles.
I really wish that there was a supernatural or mystery aspect of this.
Totally.
Like,
She's preparing for your session.
You just 100% know that Catherine made this.
Be nice to her.
Yeah.
Just go with it. It'll be wonderful. She's a gift that's been sent to us.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll go have sex with the woman that's psychologically torturing us.
Does have permission?
I think that might be partially why he does it, because he's like, well,
Yeah.
she kind of said to go
She kind of sort of said, yeah.
You're early. That's good. Come in.
Awkward.
What's wrong?
Well, it's going to be a very awkward sex scene.
This drawing Allison has.
She had a good reaction when I gave it to her. She's coming along much faster than I expected.
It's just that she thinks. I mean.
Yeah, we don't have to see Michael's lingam.
Drawings.
I simply traced.
We don't see yonis either, but and I don't know the weird word for boobs, but we do see the boobs.
It's pretty clever, don't you think?
Orbs.
Orbs.
Wizard's orbs.
Wizard's orbs.
Hey, you look like you've had a bad day.
Don't touch me.
Come sit down on the bed. Let's get you relaxed.
Why is there so much lube on the bed? Is this part of
You
meditating?
ruined the mattress. It's soaked. You don't put it there.
Don't hurt, I promise.
Gulp.
It's not so easy.
Gorsh.
Gorsh.
You, I guess.
You know, you're actually kind of shit at massages. Please stop.
Ow. Fuck, ow.
You're just pinching me.
I'm just here to make you feel better.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
It does feel good.
I'm supposed to.
I'm sorry, I need to go readjust my part. It's slightly askew.
So when do we pause? When the belt starts coming undone, or?
Yeah, I think I remember the shot that is like the pause.
Right before the boobs bust out.
It's when you're looking at Michael's crotch.
Yes.
With the pants still on.
The pants still. How do you not laugh when you're filming something like this?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so bland. Even his body is bland.
Oh man, yeah.
Undefined.
It's his whole shape is just like. What if you were just given a humanoid shape in clay that was completely unsculpted yet? Just a blank silhouette.
This is a man who's...
He's looking almost right at the camera.
There goes my career. Never achieved liftoff there. It looks like he's going to... It looks like he's going to throw up.
You know, for some reason... Pause again. For some reason, Michael's actor looks like he would have been a villain or a side character in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films.
Yeah.
He looks like he could have been a lower budget Green Goblin. A lower budget Osborn.
Yeah. I like how she was really close to him, and then she was like leaned back, and then she teleported 4 feet behind him.
Failed the friendship test.
Lean back. Boop! 5 feet away. So it's around here that the porn happens.
This is the worst makeout soundtrack, sorry.
She makes out with her forehead.
She's gonna suck your brain out!
Ugh, God. I can't stand watching actors kiss, like, in general. Like, it just...
Yeah, because it looks awful.
You just know they don't know each other, and they're not... They don't like
They're
this.
not into it, yeah. It's just like, let's just get this over with.
Speaking of low-budget Spider-Man, it's a bad Spider-Man kiss.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see Sam Raimi play this game, it was heavily inspired by it.
Oh, Oh, we got the censored version, baby.
Oh shit, did we? Or is there another one later?
No, they fuck there.
Oh, wow. I guess they took it out.
Welcome back.
Where was I? Bonerville?
I guess you can say you had a true meditative experience.
Shut up.
I feel like I'm floating.
Chat's saying they're pretty sure this is a censored version.
Yeah,
now.
I remember there
What
being...
about the boob glass scene?
Not censored enough. I guess you could say we fucked. Oh, shit, right, I'm married. Oh.
Aw, heck.
I'm not supposed to do this. What time is it in this scene? These birds are fucking going
There's
wild.
crickets, too. That part is so good.
This is completely out of hand.
Ooh, stop. Okay, pause, go back to the start. This should be... If you took the time to rotoscope this and mask out the background, this should be some type of Twitch donation thing.
Oh, yes.
Or just like even just like a full screen.
A full screen John Hurt,
where
yes.
this masked out John Hurt just walks in, does like a double take and just walks off and comes back. This is outrageous.
This is outrageous.
Oh, that would be so good.
Oh, I have to figure it out now. It's in my head.
Yeah,
we have to do it.
Yeah, that would be so good.
It's for people who donate $69.
Yeah.
Because this is outrageous.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I want to see it a little more frequently than that because $69 is pretty good
But like that's like a really good reward.
It's true.
A full screen John Hurt.
A full screen John Hurt coming in. This is outrageous.
You have to use that sparingly, okay?
I guess you're right.
You can't just do that willy-nilly.
Yeah.
$6.90.
This is completely out of hand.
Out of hand.
Stories of therapists and doctors sleeping with their patients, but this is so... Well, sleeping with the patient's spouse?
I just... How and when and how and why and where? What is happening? How is he finding out about this now? And
yeah, he's acting like he just found out
through
via
what means?
Us, a psychic medium, somebody who's a ghost that he is in conversation with.
Through what means has he discovered this information so that he's upset about it?
Do we have a time machine?
Ah, holy shit.
Do we have some sort of clairvoyant abilities?
I am so confused about the presentation of this game is utterly baffling.
Like, and the way it's presented, like the first time we ever watched Giant Bomb play through this game,
they were baffled too.
They were baffled too, but the whole time they presented it this way, I was like, okay, there's going to be some kind of crazy, weird twist at the end that explains why it's set up like this. It never does.
No, I thought like, oh, we're a ghost. No, zero ghosts in this game, which is a huge misstep.
Strange Forest is raised is as correct as everyone else can be about this game. John Hurt's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
The wizard's orbs.
In a way, it's just as bad as having sex with a patient. Even worse. And who knows what she's doing with Andersen in those so-called meditation sessions. And to think it happened on my
Oh, his hair is so bad from the side. Can I appreciate that?
Yeah, let's look at that again.
And to think it.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Now that's a dude.
Oh, they did you dirty at the barbershop, John Hurt. Oh my god. What the hell is this shit?
Very wavy.
It's almost a mullet.
Yeah.
My case? What the hell does she think she's doing?
The hell?
I mean, I'm the one who gave her the break. I hoped to get her license, for Christ's sake. I cared about her. And this is how she repays me. Just what the hell is going on here? You tell me.
Anyway, if you were a flea, would you be a naughty flea?
Is this dog about to rob a bank?
Is this dog about to rob a bank?
Yes, no, no opinion.
No opinion. This dog, I don't care about its business, none of my business. Oh my god.
I mean, at this point,
yeah, long time ago, yes.
Should Michael confess his infidelity to Andersen?
This is a weird, fucked up situation.
I've
here's
no
the
opinion
thing. If you told
no.
Allison at this point, though, would that fuck her up real bad?
She'd lose her single marble that she has left would be gone.
At some point?
Sure, but right now...
Right now? Probably not.
I would most like to have a dream where I am...
playing this game.
Killing somebody that I hate! Whoa!
I'm not 13 anymore, Mr. Hurt.
I mean, my true answers...
I have a lot of like food dreams and a lot of sex dreams.
My true answers would be either eating delicious food or the sex thing. Because that's, out of all these are the ones that are most common for me anyways.
Do you eat food a lot in your dreams?
It's not super often, but every once in a while I do have dreams where I'm just eating something that's really fucking good. And it's
anything specific or?
It's usually not the focus of the dream, but it's like probably the part that stays with me the most after I wake up. It's usually food I don't get to eat a lot in real life. So it's either like food that we have when we visit your parents.
Yeah.
I've had multiple dreams at this point about eating at Basilio's.
Oh, Basilio's.
Yeah, specifically the...
They're probably going to be closed forever because of COVID, I heard.
Did your parents say that?
They think so.
Fuck.
And also the owner guy, he's old. He's like 70-something, 80-something.
I was hoping that there'd be a new owner or something because that place has been open forever.
I don't know. Does he have a son who's going to take up the business?
I don't know. I really hope so.
I don't know. It's one of those family businesses where the son takes over.
The place has been open like 100 years or something.
Yeah, it's a 100-year-old fucking restaurant near the Verrazano Bridge.
That place is beautiful. I love that place.
If you ever have a chance to go to Old Basilio Inn, get the mozzarella, get the caprese salad. Oh.
Yeah, I bet every time I've been there, which is only like 3 times. What was I getting? The
bolognese.
The bolognese. I couldn't remember the name right now, but yeah. Oh my god, the bolognese is so good there. But yeah, I've had multiple dreams about eating that specific bolognese.
Oh, I'm glad it left such a big impression on you.
Every once in a while, I have dreams about eating fucking steak from Alexander's.
Oh wow.
We haven't eaten at Alexander's in a long time.
Last time we went there, we got sick.
Yeah. Well, I ate there more recently than you when my dad and a bunch of his friends came down.
Yeah, I was working.
And it was good that time. You gotta go at prime time where the really good guy is out.
That's true. Everybody's like cross-contaminating the meats because they cook it themselves. It's like, stop it, dads.
Just to clarify, this is a steakhouse where the grill is just in the middle of the restaurant and you can just fucking grab steak from a fridge that everyone has access to and just cook it yourself. But good. If you pay a little extra...
You're shaking the microphone by putting your feet here and shaking your feet.
Okay, the shock mount deals with shakes
I know,
like that,
but just in case it don't, because you've told me that in the past, and I have heard some shit. Yeah, I've put my laptop on the same surface, and you're like, don't worry, the shock mount, blah, blah, blah. And the audience has been horrible.
Okay,
so
sorry.
Just in case.
But yeah, you can pay extra money, and the chefs there will cook the steak for you. And there's one guy that works there who's really good at cooking it.
I've given I've specifically given him a tip. Like, gone out of my way and been like, "You take tips?" He's like, "Hell yeah, I do."
Yeah, forget how much you gave him, like 10 or 20 bucks. Or something
I gave
like
him $10 at least. It might have been 20 because we had like a big table. We had like multiple people with us or something.
Yeah, and also, he had made her steak several times at that point. So
yeah, He's good. He's good at it. Let's do the sex one. It's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy conjuring up strange inventions that do nothing.
False. I would love to conjure up strange inventions that do something useful, but
why would you?
I don't do that.
I mean, okay, but I'm not creative in that manner.
Yeah.
Like what? Like piles of cogs? Someone says, yeah. Like I don't. What do you mean? Nothing. Conjuring. I like conjuring. I'm a wizard.
The only thing that fits that definition, I think, are those stupid little boxes you can make where you push the switch and a little robot arm comes out to push the switch so it turns off.
Oh,
it's this movie.
The Brain That Wouldn't Die.
We've watched this movie before, yeah. This was a fun watch.
This is a Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
This is a classic. It's misogynist, though. A lot of misogynist jokes in there, actually.
Yeah, there sure is.
Kind of rude jokes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the first Michael episode.
Michael?
What?
You called
Mike. They said Michael in the chat. That's why I read it that way.
The first Michael.
The first Mike episode. Sheesh.
The first Michael episode. No, I thought the first Mike episode was Mitchell, or was that the last Joel episode?
That was the last Joel episode.
Okay, so
I think.
we've gotten the chronological order here. Mitchell, Brain That Wouldn't Die. Mr. Michael J. Nelson, conservative extraordinaire, breaks my heart every time. I guess let's finish off the top, do the bottom, go up here.
Yep.
The bath.
The bath.
There's never anything here except this fucking thing. Yep, some more fucking erotic art. Meh. Symbolic of a man's penis.
Penis. Every single excerpt from this book that they probably fucking wrote themselves is just like, you see this long straight object? It looks like a penis if you think about it.
In the curve of the bottle or cup, we see the shape of a woman. What kind of fucked up ladies are you? What cup? Is this the cup?
That's a hookah.
Or is it a cup? Of a bottle or cup.
Yeah.
Rolls and mounds. I love being referred to in that way with my body. The long neck of the instrument. The cord that slinks around the candlestick. A flat fan of feathers.
Oh, it's a candle. Is that a candle?
That's a hookah.
That's a hookah. That's straight up. It's got the thing.
How many boners can you spot? That's a boner, sure.
Every single one of those
are boners.
Is a boner. The stick holding the little fan by her, that's a boner.
That's a miniature boner.
Yeah.
Is a boner.
Yep.
Her foot, a boner. Everything.
Anything that's closely resembling a straight line is a boner.
Yeah.
Catherine's room.
Okay.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I love my wife.
Don't judge me, ghost.
I really do.
I am a wife guy.
But something happened. I can't explain it. She just... shit. I want to say she seduced me, but I'd be lying. I wanted her.
Yeah, but you're in a really vulnerable state, though. So.
It's so long since... oh, man. I can't believe this.
Oh, man.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Does the penis go in the what? The
But I know one thing.
vagina?
I will never...
Vagino?
I made the big belly button mistake.
It's over. That's it.
That's a whole chapter of that book in the bathroom.
The BBM.
Yep.
That's a different massage.
It's the triple BM.
That's a different massage that's deep in the book. Gotta really look for that spiritual massage. Spooky. Is it because it's a dead bedroom that we're hearing spooky ghosty noises? Ooh! A miracle! Jody drew a picture of Punky. I started crying. I was so happy. Michael came home, and when he saw the drawing, he started crying too. No, he didn't. Our little girl is so creative. Was it Picasso that said, I spent my whole life trying to learn to draw like a child? No question mark. What will Jody be when she grows up? It's so exciting being a mother and imagining your little girl when she's a woman. Michael is upstairs with Catherine. I want Michael to love Catherine like I do. With the sex.
The Dr. Betty Show will be back after these messages. In the meantime, go out and get a life.
That's it? That's it.
Maybe they ran out of material to make fun of mentally ill people. That'd be great.
The Dr. Betty Show will be back after these messages. In the meantime, go out and get a life.
That should be like the I gotta go to the bathroom slug.
Oh, yeah.
It plays that and then goes into some like prefab FM stuff. Go out and get
At least
life.
the jingle for that radio show sounds appropriately.
It's very
like
90s
talk show.
It sounds just like the old Oprah theme.
Yeah, God, there is. I'm just thinking about that one really good Oprah intro we saw in multiple ones where she just fucking just jumps in from the side of the screen. Wow, Oprah!
Yeah, like look up like 1989 Oprah intro, and there's a part like when her name comes on the screen that she gets like video toastered into the frame. Like,
yeah,
bam, like,
kicks ass.
She looks like a jump scare from Five Nights at Freddy's. It's so funny. There's nothing in this fucking room.
You know what?
Ever.
Again, like if you could turn back to the left, man.
If I could turn back to the left.
Fucking having a house with this kind of view, like fuck off.
I like that. I don't know. For me, it kind of feels like this view is like not the same as this view. It might be because the trees look like they might bring it together, but this is like a totally different like season through this window.
It does a little. It's a little The
Autumnal.
colors here is a little, different from the left there.
Autumnal. This is like fucking forest out here.
Mm-hmm.
I like this like weird sad log.
I cannot imagine, 1, owning a house that is this large, 2, owning a house that's surrounded by just farmland and woods.
Oof. Would hate it.
The quiet would be nice. No neighbors, but like...
That's about it.
I like being closer to civilization and hospitals.
I like having neighbors because like if something fucked up happened, somebody could hear it happen.
Yeah.
But that's me, a big old city girl. What? Computer off.
Aw, Fat Dragon Quest says this looks like a Clue-ass house.
She was murdered with the candlestick in the foyer. Fucking, I cannot believe the computer is off. I can't believe Michael logged off.
What a shame. Yeah, he logged off to have sex.
I can't believe he logged off. This is really fucked up. It's only the shame boy here.
It's only the shame
It's a
boy
useless room. What's with this big, like, cabinet system here? There's a door here, this door here. Like, where do these rooms go?
Next TAT will be given in Catherine's room.
Like, okay, there's a door here.
Vermeer painting on the wall.
Goes nowhere. There's a door here.
Yeah, that's got to be a closet.
Mysteries. I don't know. It's just, this is a weird house.
It is a weird house, yeah.
I'd like to, if we stacked this JPEG over this JPEG, would it even, like, line up in a way that makes sense? Or would this chunk, like, overhang the first chunk of the house here?
Right.
It's like, this is the front door.
Yeah.
Which goes into the... No, that's not the front door. It goes into the kitchen. That's ridiculous. This is the front door. You can't see it.
Right.
There's, like, a little mudroom here. Closet? What? What? This is a non-Euclidean fucking house.
Wow. It's just like The Shining.
Where does this door go? Outside? Kitchen goes to outside?
Maybe it goes outside. You know what? I'm betting... Here, give me the map. I'm betting this area here is that patio he hangs out on.
No, that can't be in the back of the house. That's the front of the house.
That's the front of the house? I thought this was the front of the house.
Wegward did a really good fan art of Michael's face while he's making a real good decision. I'm going to put that at the end of the video. Thank you, Wegward.
Wow, that's really good.
It's
also,
hilarious.
do they have a garage?
I don't think
They never show a garage.
Because they never park in it.
Because it would make sense if a door from the kitchen led to a garage out here or something. But
no, there's got to be like a back porch that we don't see.
Back porch. I could have sworn that this led out to the little porch that he hangs out on when he's moping.
But I thought he mopes in the front of the house. Because, unless it's the backyard that people keep approaching him from. No, because if he was moping, the door would be over here. It wouldn't be over to the...
No, yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, because when he's moping, it's to his right, our left.
Yes!
Yeah.
My moping spot. So we got the stairs over here to the upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that, like, this bedroom door would be, like, right here, and all this chunk of house would be overhanging the top.
Yeah, the second floor looks like it would overhang a shitload.
This is so confusing.
Huh.
This whole house
Checkmate game.
I want to try to make this house in The Sims. Wouldn't that be fun?
You could do it. You could totally do this.
I would love to make this house in The Sims and then have a drama unfold.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that would be really fun. I would love that. It would be really insulting to everybody with a sense of taste.
Man, I haven't played The Sims in so long. I should play that game sometime.
Oh, it's so good.
The Sims seems really fun. Do you have Sims 4?
I do.
Oh, but it's on like Origin.
It's on Origin, which sucks,
it goes on
whatever.
sale a lot, so I could just get it for myself too.
It's really good. Yeah, if you made a Jody, you'd have to kill her first, so she's a ghost haunting the house.
Oh shit!
You'd have to put her in the pool and kill her. I don't think you're really allowed to do that. I think in
they
Sims
make it
4,
harder to kill.
They
Sims.
do. They make it very hard to kill Sims in Sims 4. It's very frustrating. I'm sure you could probably kill kids. It probably takes a little while. Because I've seen child ghosts, but not in The Sims 4. They took out child ghosts in 4. That's bullshit. But yeah, it's way harder to kill Sims in Sims 4. They took out, like, swimming death, basically. Like, I tried to kill somebody by doing the whole remove the thing, and they just... they either swam forever... didn't mind, or they just got out. They just fucking, like, hupped themselves up, and I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
What? Jealous?
Oh, what are you looking at me like that for?
I'm a ghost. I look at all
I had
stuff.
to do it. I really had no choice. He was gonna fire me, I could tell. And if his wife is ever gonna get better, it'll only happen if I stay. I'm her only hope, and he was on the verge of taking that hope away. You think it was wrong, don't you? Well, I don't. It was only sex. Everyone makes such a big deal about it. But the important
Her
thing
eyebrow
here
is doing a lot of
Allison.
acting here.
She's very ill, and I'm gonna make her better. I can do for her what Turner couldn't do in a million years.
Have sex with her.
And I'll show you. You'll see what I did was right. I did it for her. And after all that, I need a shower.
I'm gonna fuck this whole house back to sanity.
Oh boy.
Yep. I boned him. Click.
He was on the verge of getting rid of me. I had to take control of him. A dangerous sort of control, but control nevertheless. I did it for Allison's good. It was absolutely necessary. And my seduction was cool.
I love to document things.
I love to document my crimes.
Yeah.
To use that old cliche, putty.
Putty.
But I had
In
to
my
confess
hands.
something I wasn't quite prepared for.
He's got a big dick.
It felt so good.
Whoa.
It felt so good. I want to do it again. Soon.
His dick
I
has
hope he
a
wants to fire
curve.
me again.
Fire me, baby. Fire me again. I have a recurring dream. Do you want to read this one? Since there was no
sure.
computer one. Do you want more drink?
Yeah, one more drink, please. Did you put less booze in this one than last week?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
I did
because I was
less,
stupid on one drink last week.
I got you way too wasted. I'm sorry, but I also used the rum that is like a higher alcohol content that time. This time I'm using the other one.
For some additional continuity between this stream and the last stream, I was just like, we should get cookies, and then we did.
We did, yeah.
We totally got them.
Someone
made an overlay.
No, Arloa put a white outline under the bottom floor. The top floor does hang out quite a lot if you superimpose them on top of each other. That's interesting.
Oh, look at that.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Maybe it makes sense from the outside, for all we know. Maybe,
it might.
Maybe we've never noticed that it does have like a overhanging porch thing.
Yeah.
For all we know. Thank you.
Looks like there might be more fan art in the chat too.
Thank you, Arloa.
From Just Andre.
Let's find out. We got a little TLC fan art for you guys. Been holding on to since you first streamed this at the beginning of the year.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's the Shane boy!
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's so creepy. I love him. Oh!
That's a good Shane boy.
Oh my god, he's super spoopy. I love that
like
Shane
his really
boy.
long shadow that's being cast.
Oh, that's really spooky. Love that Shane boy. I gotta retweet that Shane boy. Check out this Shane boy. Also, check out our stream, still ongoing.
I should
Tender loving
retweet you here.
Still ongoing. Twitch.tv/VoidBurger. For shame. He's so creepy. I love him. He's so creepy cute. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Just Andre, 92. That is so precious. Oh, it's hard to kill a child sim in 4 because social workers take them away before you can kill them. Fire seemed to be the most reliable way. I tried to set somebody on fire in The Sims 4. God damn, I could not do it. Could not do it. Yeah, maybe there is a garage in that map. Well, whatever. If you're watching this VOD, you'll see that stuff at the end of the.
Yep.
At the end of the VOD, it'll be fan art and stuff like that at the end. So stay tuned for that. Take it away, Chip.
Sorry, let me get this yawn out. Okay. I have a recurring dream in which I'm the sole passenger on an exceptionally fast-moving train. The interior of the train is a deep blood red. The seats are dirty velvet. I sit contentedly, my hands folded in my lap, my head turned toward the window. I smile at the yellow-green blur of indistinguishable landscape rushing past at breathtaking speed. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice the conductor approaching. I turn my head to face him as he moves toward me. He walks so slowly, it makes me uneasy. He smiles, and I'm afraid of him. When he's very close to me, he stops, bends toward my body, offers me a drink. I accept, and he produces the drink from behind his back, a large glass of white wine. I reach for my wallet to pay, and he shakes his head, a wry smile playing on his lips. No, Bittersweet, he says. You already bought the farm. He disappears.
You already bought the farm?
Yep.
I'm getting some white wine on the death train.
All at once, I'm struck with the clear and certain knowledge that 20 years earlier, I killed a woman with blonde hair. I begin to perspire. Sweat beads across my forehead and trickles down my cheeks. My stomach burns and I experience a violent urge to vomit. Overcome with horror and remorse, I suddenly understand, as I ought to have understood 20 years earlier, that I am evil, a monster. Dazed, I rise from my seat and begin moving toward the back of the train, staggering under the weight of my own guilt. The conductor is waiting for me when I arrive. He gestures toward the handrail on the back of the train. I stumble forward, grab the handrail, and pause just long enough to look back at the conductor. He smiles and nods as I throw myself over. That's that.
Wow, cool dream, girl.
Here's the thing for Colette. Colette was a graduate student at a local private college. She came to the clinic after a failed suicide attempt, prescription drug overdose.
Her too.
Yep.
Wow. You're a fucking
unethical.
predator.
She was an extremely intelligent and articulate woman, a lesbian who loved to create elaborate control games during love play. For example,
And she loved it too, clearly.
For example, she would have her naked partner lie on her back and hold marbles between each of her fingers.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
She would then order the partner not to drop any of the marbles. If she did, Colette would stop performing cunnilingus.
I thought you'd call it yoni licking. I don't know.
Yoni mode. Yoni mode activate.
Wow.
Colette fell in love with one of the nurses on the staff, a bisexual.
A bi-sexual.
One day, she walked in on her lover having sex with a man. Shortly afterwards, she made another suicide attempt. Thankfully, it was also unsuccessful.
What?
Oh, boy.
A bi-sexual?
Bi-sexual. Is there more stupid Yoni book in here? No.
Oh,
I guess we're done with Yoni book.
I guess we're done with it. Jeez.
Okay, have we looked at Jody's? We looked at the master bedroom, right?
Sure.
Because the radio was just like...
Get a life.
Yeah, it was that. And
Did
then,
we go to Jody's? There's nothing there.
Unless
and
TV
Brain
has
That
something
Wouldn't
new.
Die is on TV. So yeah, we started.
Okay,
Jody's
we started
room,
in here.
and the bathroom had the other thing. Yeah, we're ready for the tat.
Okay, cool.
When you've which best describes...
I was waiting for him to talk. I was like, where is he?
Yeah.
He can touch what he wants. They're married. It's in a pro for the modern time.
Yep.
I am happiest when I am safe in my home.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, I'd say yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Who might step through the open door?
And why?
No one. She's home alone.
Sure.
Why is the young man standing by the piano?
Probably listen to the person play fucking piano.
He's her instructor.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah, he's a fancy boy. Look at him.
I have actually been jealous of a beautiful person in a painting.
Yeah.
No. Yeah?
Yeah. So sometimes you see like a really good piece of art, and not only are you like kind of like, I see this a lot on Twitter where it's like, oh, this art is like so good, but also it's like depicting a place I'd rather be, like a situation I'd rather, no eyebrows, wow.
No eyebrows.
Spoopy. I'd say yes. Oh, Fat Dragon Quest did a fan art. Whoop. Gotta check it out. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a long neck Catherine. What the hell? That's amazing. Holy shit. long. Thank you.
She's posing for a portrait.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking right at her. Looks like he's trying to get...
She looks like she's posing.
Or she's a model.
Or a model. Yeah. Maybe professional model.
Wishing she could move.
There's nothing here that says she's a countess.
No, yeah, a professional model, sure.
What is this girl looking at?
An axe murderer coming right toward her.
Music teacher.
Others in the room covers everything.
Yeah, you're right.
You can tell the woman sitting at the table is rich because...
She's got nice clothes.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty. No, she's got nice clothes.
Yeah.
Does the term...
Hey, Vermeers. Look at all these Vermeers, man.
Does the term buxom maid appeal to you?
I'd rather not say. That's none of your business, John Hurt.
Why does this matter, John Hurt?
What does this mean about me?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Why is she opening the
window? Oh, nice typo. Opieing the window.
Opieing.
Opieing the window. She needs some fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about time, Michael.
I fell asleep.
Meditation can be physically exhausting.
Ah!
Oh, I find it to be quite the opposite. Well, maybe Michael's different. He really worked hard at it.
You really should have asked after you fucked. Is this what you do with my wife?
While he was sleeping, Catherine pointed out another problem we have to confront. Jody's been falling behind in her schoolwork all this time.
Well, I guess that's true.
Fortunately for us, Catherine has teaching experience. Did you know that?
Wow.
I sort of gathered it.
You do a lot,
She's gonna
don't you?
start tutoring Jody.
That's nice.
It's an additional duty. We'll have to pay her more.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Of course.
Woo.
This means that she'll be with us a while longer. A lot longer.
Can you imagine this with a sitcom audience? Wow.
No.
That's such a funny...
That is a
genuinely funny edit.
That is a funny edit.
Really funny.
A lot longer, I hope.
No, thank you. No, I don't want to meditate, thank you.
I do not want to have hot, sexy sex. Thanks. I do not want that.
That is bad.
Simple as that. Make it nice and easy, quick, just walk in and do it.
It's time to go out that door and take your sex with you.
Someone thought that was a blue screen, but it's not. It's his skylight.
Yeah.
Just fucking punts the dog like a football on the way in. He's just that bad of a guy. See, look, that's the entrance of the house. Next to the stairs, which is crazy.
Hello, Michael.
Hey.
I love their secret fridge that looks like cabinets. Titties, no! Ah! Michael, I'm not wearing a bra, can you tell?
That's a part of my therapy too, I think.
Catherine told me to tell you as soon as you get in to go up to your second meditation session. She said she expected you to be very eager.
Oh, she did she? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not interested in meditation anymore. I'll go right up there and I'm going to tell her about
Catherine
it.
also
I'm straight edge.
Catherine also suggested that I lowered the temperature in the house.
Meditation, 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 meditation. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Kicks the door open.
I need it.
What's that reference?
It's SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Needs the water.
Needs the water.
Pinky up. Pinky out.
Well, I told Allison you'd be eager, but I didn't know you'd be this eager.
Not eager. At least not.
But I would like to have sex.
But I'm not gonna.
Oh.
What happened in here last night, it sickens me.
Even if it was super hot.
In a hot way, it sickens me.
I see.
No, I don't think you do see. Last night is just a part of it. I'm unhappy about most everything. I don't think you're working out. I think it'd be best if you just leave. I'll pay you for 2 more weeks. I think that's more than fair.
Really?
What if I did more sex on you? Would that change your mind?
Does Allison know about this?
Allison is in no condition to make such decisions.
And you are.
What is that supposed to mean?
Dude, call the cops.
Yeah.
Honestly.
With extreme selfishness.
Just because you think I also have issues, it makes me incapable of making decisions. Does not mean you can have sex with both of us.
That means you're manipulating both people that are sick.
That means you're even an even worse person.
I don't care.
I do. I'm making great progress with this case. This case is mine and no one's taken me off of it.
Everyone's got a problem.
To Dr. Turner.
I made more progress in one day than Dr. Turner did in 6 months. I've worked for those so-called doctors for 8 years. And just like the rest of them, who never paid drug prescriber thinks he's the greatest thing since Sigmund Freud.
I want you out of here.
And when are you planning on telling Allison that you asked me to leave because we had sex?
Of course not.
Why not? It's the truth.
So I wouldn't do that to her. That would kill her.
What do you care about her?
How can you say that?
Want to have hate sex? I'll do it.
If you cared anything about her at all, you wouldn't even think about having me leave. I'm making tremendous progress, and you want me to leave?
Progress.
Manipulative.
Patty B said, I evaluated my own performance and found I'm doing great on this case.
It's not true.
Isn't it?
No. Oh no, 90s lingerie. I can't resist. So much satin.
Everything's so satiny and cheap looking. I'm so turned on.
Oh, you love it. Oh no, a 90s butt. It's so flat.
There's nothing to it.
I can't resist. Humph, I love pantyhose. Humph. Did you get this from the Yoni book?
Yoni mode activate.
The drumstick is the best part. Cut. Dumpty-dumpty-dum.
Dumpty-dum.
Dumpty-dum.
Decided to do meditation after all.
Fuck. Is it pizza time?
Huh?
It's almost pizza time.
But it makes me feel so good.
That just makes me feel tired.
I can't agree.
So you're fucking her too, right?
Huh?
What are you doing your meditation?
The same thing as you, Michael.
Are you sure?
Ah!
Really? Tell me about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, describe what you do.
Why should I describe something that you already know about?
I just want to know if there's any differences.
I thought maybe we'd compare notes.
It's a stout beer.
If you want to know, just describe to me what you do, and I'll
No, you first. You first.
do anything.
I asked first.
Okay, let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. I have sex with her.
What the fuck?
Oh no!
I don't know how you can give it up.
What do you mean?
Ah! Yoni!
Langum!
Langum!
I certainly changed my mind about that.
Yoni Langum!
How could you say such a thing?
I just don't think she's doing such a great job.
Michael, that's ridiculous.
She makes me come every time.
What the fuck?
Did you have a bad day at work?
You know I don't have to work.
You know I don't have bad days.
Quit work. I could be home all the time again. We could get somebody on a part-time basis.
No offense, Michael. But Catherine does things that you could never do.
There's this thing with marbles. Never seen it before.
You don't know what you're talking about.
What's this Daisy Duke ass outfit?
Look at this shit.
Michael's decided to
Should I get one of these?
Oh, really?
Squinting at me.
He seemed to enjoy it.
Glug.
Try it again, Michael.
I'd be willing to try it with him again.
See, Michael? She's willing to try harder for you.
I gotta run in a direction and not stop.
Damn dog, I swear to God I'm gonna kill it one of these days.
Foreshadowing.
Did you remind him to get the pizza? Oh, that's right, I forgot. We need to get pizza for an appetizer. The house special at the Nimble Hippo in Ashland.
The Nimble Hippo.
20 miles away.
We'll warm it up when you get back.
What?
I'm not driving into Ashland tonight.
It's been a long time since Jody's had a slice of pizza.
She's right, Michael. Jody asked for the pizza.
Jody.
All right.
Oh, here comes the best scene.
Best scene.
Best scene after
Here comes.
him.
Well, I'm shocked.
He has to get a pizza.
Possibly be thinking. What about Andersen?
The nimble hippo. It's not even that good.
Trying to get her to tell him about what goes on in her meditation sessions. I think that he's half hoping that she's having sex with Catherine too, so that he could feel a little less guilty about
I mean, that's explicitly what he's doing. Yes, you've nailed it, John Hurt.
And Catherine. I guess I should have known.
Fucking someone came.
I want to say,
Fart
yeah.
Kilometer came into the chat like right at the part where he was chomping on her leg and was just like, "Oh, this is a weird part to come in." And then John Hurt came on screen and he went, "Wait, John Hurt?"
That is one of my favorite things. Is
What?
when people come in midstream and all the reactions are just John Hurt.
John Hurt.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Also, I have to pee. Entertain people. John Hurt.
Hey, chat. This has to be, if I think about it, has to be in maybe the top 5, my top 5 most favorite FMV games of all time. Like this game, Phantasmagoria 2, and Harvester are like top 3. They're all so weird for different reasons, and there's like no other game out there that is quite like it. Like, I guess, you know, what we said in the past is that Sam Barlow's games are similar to this, but even his games are pretty different from what this thing is doing. But yeah, other top 5 FMV games is actually a recent one, which would be Contradiction, which Giant Bomb also did a play of. What are your favorite FMV games? I'm talking about my favorite FMV games.
Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh.
Yeah. Harvester.
Oh, Harvester.
Okay, those both mine so far too. This game?
This game, yeah.
Okay, I also listed Contradiction.
Contradiction is like actually good and not ironic.
Yeah.
There's like a little hint of irony, but I think it's actually a good FMV game, which is a very rare treat. That does
I think
not
one of my
happen.
other top FMV games, maybe not top 5, maybe more like top 10, is the X-Files game that we played for Dexter Life.
That one was good.
I think that game's pretty solid and has
solid.
a lot of funny, goofy shit in it.
It was cute. It was really cute.
It's great if you're an X-Files fan, but even if you're not, there's lots of... One of the best things about that game is the sheer amount of stupid game overs you can get.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like the whole bomb disarming segment where you can just like hit it with a shovel and just blow yourself up, and then the smoking man is just like outside being really smug that you blew yourself up.
What an idiot. Gosh, what else is there besides Sam Barlow joints? Which I, unironically, I don't even like. I just hate
there's
them.
stuff like Night Trap.
I haven't played Night Trap or Ripper.
Seventh Guest.
Seventh Guest.
I like Seventh Guest. It's just really tedious to play these days.
It's really tedious to play. We still haven't beaten it because there's like that fucking sliding tile puzzle.
Yeah, so we were actually playing...
Tune Struck, I wouldn't say is good, but it's fascinating that they got...
It is fascinating.
Christopher Lloyd to be in the whole thing.
And like they got Christopher Lloyd when like he was still fairly popular because of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. Oh yeah, chat is saying that we need to play Ripper. Ripper is one of the things I've been meaning to play for quite a long time.
We should play Ripper next, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to figure out how to emulate it properly because I streamed...
There's another Seventh Guest game that came out semi-recently.
Yeah, there was a fan game that was like officially endorsed.
What? Oh, really?
13th something?
13th floor, 13th door. I don't know. Bad Mojo is an interesting one. I would say that.
Oh yeah,
counts.
Bad Mojo's pretty cool.
Bad Mojo's cool.
You played a little bit of that on Dexter Life, and I wanted to revisit it.
I like Bad Mojo's interesting. It's an interesting gimmick.
13th Doll. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, chat.
You are a cockroach in that game.
Yeah.
Bad Mojo.
Yeah, if you are scared of bugs.
Oh yes, Reduxus did send me a list of horror games. Some of them are FMV, I thought.
Oh, cool. We have to look at that again.
Mm-hmm. And then one of them was Ripper. I was like, oh yeah, Ripper. There's some sort of like tech problem with getting Ripper to happen, wasn't it?
I streamed Ripper for an early stream last year at Volition.
Gabriel Knight 2, people keep bringing that one up too.
Yeah, but there's a couple random screens that never work right when I try to emulate it, but I think I have a better solution now, so I just need to double check again.
I also keep hearing Shivers keeps coming up. And
Shivers.
Diane the Punk says Shivers is a good FMV horror puzzle game, like actually good.
Have I played that game
I do
before?
like puzzle games.
I played Scratches, which was
Scratches.
not an FMV game. It was a point and click game with pre-rendered backgrounds, but it was pretty fun.
Anyway, here's 3 seconds more of John Hurt.
Yep.
There he goes. Bye.
People can't stop their desires from controlling their lives.
I disagree.
That's a big general statement.
That's also like, where are you like saying as desires? Because there's a lot of desires that can be positive.
Yeah, and like, this is a very loaded statement. Controlling desires.
I have no
can't
opinion.
Stop.
Then.
Yeah. No opinion.
Sometimes I think of things that are
true.
Absolutely.
True.
Constantly.
Yep.
I seem to be reliving the same events.
Oh no!
False.
What are you trying to?
I would love to relive some of the same events I've already experienced instead of the new nightmare reality that we're in.
It's like trying to trigger someone to dissociate here, you fucking rude ass guy. No.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
If I could sneak into a movie without getting caught, I might just do
it.
True or false, Chip?
False.
You wouldn't do it. Even if you could not get caught.
You know what? Let me change my answer. Depends on the movie. There's some movies...
I think the implication is it's a movie you want to see.
It's a movie I want to see, then I would like to contribute to its success, so I wouldn't sneak in. But if like...
Oh yeah, we should check the profile after this.
Oh yeah, we should.
We're being bad at checking the profile because it's like you have to navigate out of the game, basically, to do it. You have to go into a weird menu. It would be great if they repeated the I feel like I'm repeating events question in this. They do not do it. That would be clever, Obsidian Overlord. They do not do it. That would be great. I agree.
A movie I would sneak into if I knew I would be able to sneak into it was when we watched that reboot of The Mummy. That's a movie I would sneak into.
Reboot of The Mummy.
Remember?
No.
With Tom Cruise? That movie fucking sucked.
It sucked. Cats. I would sneak into Cats.
I would sneak into Cats. That movie was garbage.
Yeah, I would.
We went in knowing, but it was even worse than I was expecting.
It wasn't even like that ironically funny. It was just like
there's a couple
puzzling.
Scenes. There's a couple scenes in the Cats movie that are genuinely very strange and like laugh-worthy.
But they were spoiled on Twitter before we even got to see it. So Twitter spoiled
almost
the best
all
parts.
of them were.
Yeah.
The only thing that wasn't spoiled for me was like all of Skimbleshanks' thing.
Which one was Skimbleshanks? The train one?
The railway cat.
The railway cat?
Skimbleshanks, the railway cat.
Okay, sorry.
The best cat in Cats.
It is, but I forgot which one was called that stupid name. Forgive me.
And also the weird, all the McCavity, all that weird shit. Taylor, was it Taylor Swift who had a song? Yeah.
Her song did not slap.
No.
That was very miscast. She should not have been that character.
Yeah.
I also think it's fucked up that McCavity didn't sing his own goddamn song.
McCavity.
Yeah,
that was dumb.
Everyone else sings their own fucking song. How come McCavity doesn't sing his own
a lot of it
fucking
was
song?
spoiled on Twitter, and I was just like, well, I shouldn't have even gone to see it. I saw the best shit for the most part.
Yeah.
Anyways, true.
Yeah, true. I thought so.
Do you agree with Michael that Allison would be better off if Catherine left?
Well, like, okay. This is actually a weird situation because it depends on what you count as better. And if really, really manipulating a person to be well means they're well.
Yeah. Is she actually better? Or is she just grooming this person to have certain behaviors that seem more acceptable to others as normal?
Manipulating her to having slightly more acceptable behaviors.
Yeah. So, is she just training somebody or is that person getting better?
It depends on if you think her behavior is a trained, manipulated behavior.
Also, I'm going to say,
or not.
Because you can ask questions like this and actually think about it for a little bit, this automatically makes it better than a Sam Barlow game.
Thank you. This is why I married you. I'm not married to you.
Whoa, we just skipped a step here. We're only domestic partners as far as the law knows. Wow.
A proposal. Got him.
Oh my God. On Twitch.
But no, yes. As soon as you started that sentence, I was like, oh, please. Let him finish this sentence in the most ideal way that I'm imagining. And you did!
Yay.
Kiss.
Yay.
It's true though. These are way more compelling questions than anything fucking Dr. K asks you in Shattered Memories, than anything that you deal with in Telling Lies or Her Story, which is the same fucking goddamn game.
Back there in the chat says, "With this stream, I thee wed." What I was gonna say is, even for how much this game is insensitive or completely ignorant of things regarding mental health and sexual orientations and all that shit, even with that stuff, there's a couple things this game actually, I think, genuinely does well. And I think the best thing is with all the stuff that's going on with Michael, specifically these past few scenes of like, they do a good job of putting you in Michael's shoes, of adding to like, of having you be able to experience his paranoia, because with all the meditation stuff, it's just like, oh, well, tell me what you do. And it's like all the question dodging and stuff does make it feel very suspicious, and you can totally understand why Michael is super freaked out and paranoid. Like, is this lady just fucking my wife? Like, she's
fucking with me,
and they do a great
fucking
job.
with my wife, but is he fucking? She fucking
and
my wife?
they genuinely do a great job in making you constantly seesaw back between, oh, that's not happening, to, oh god, that is happening.
Oh god, that's obviously happening.
They do a good job with that, genuinely, I think.
Yeah, I think they mostly it's couched in this incredibly cliche gay panicky sort of situation slash just pop psychology stuff. But so does everything Sam Barlow, right? So, he's obsessed with.
And this game has
sex.
the benefit of being 30 years younger.
I know. That's the thing. Is
how old was Sam Barlow when this game came out? Even
it's an interesting curio, and I'm sure he never saw it.
Yeah,
I've never heard him speak. I'm just imagining he's got a posh accent. I assure you, I've never even heard of this game before. An interesting curio indeed. But no, I agree. Also, is it hot in here? It's just me. I feel like I'm toasty.
I'm okay.
Okay, I can deal with it.
Okay. I just really don't want the air on
I know,
with this
it's gonna
mic.
ruin the mic.
Because this is a good mic, but it's because it picks up sound from everywhere. It's bad when the air is on.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not have it on.
That's true. Do you think Michael and Allison would be better off if Catherine left?
I have no opinion.
I do not know.
It's what is happening is unhealthy.
Yeah.
And manipulative.
I
but
think,
is she getting better? At least
know.
in the writing.
Don't know.
I don't know.
She's more. I mean, the thing is that she started at such a bad low point of just being practically comatose. She's having conversations. She's up and about,
cooking,
and that's she's being the good wife. She's cooking. She's wearing no bra while she's cooking. The ideal wife. Am I right? That fucking sexist shit.
Yeah.
So it's very much designed to make. At least like with regards to her progress, this is very nicely crafted to manipulate the player into not being sure if it's good or not for her.
Diane the Punk says this game is the OG Catherine.
Oh, it so is. Oh my god. Yeah.
God, just imagine if Michael had to do Q*bert puzzles.
Fucking Phantasmagoria 2, Puzzle of Flesh, also the OG Catherine.
Yeah.
Because he's dating Jocelyn, who is like super plain Jane, wants a commitment, but he's very iffy about having a commitment. Then there's this sexy sex lady trying to just seduce him. And then there's a third choice that gets added later that's problematic.
Yeah, God, just thinking about Catherine, it's so tragic. There's anything made by the Persona team, the Persona games and Catherine included.
This is just turning into a podcast.
I'm sorry. Those games have so many great, likable elements and things that make them unique, but God,
I know
they always have so many stupid, shitty fucking problems that I hate. Catherine being like shitty and transphobic, and the new version that adds extra story stuff continuing to be transphobic.
I do not know exactly what the new story stuff adds, and it hasn't been
There's a third love interest.
Is she trans?
The twist is that she's like an angel or something like that. But when they presented it in all the trailers or something, it made it just seem like, oh, they're going to just do the thing where she's like trans or something. They're going to do like a panic thing regarding that or something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they already were doing bad shit with Erica.
Yeah.
Who's awesome. She's an awesome character, and they did her dirty.
Yeah. And Persona 5 having like the shitty misogynist shit with An and the gay panic stuff with those side characters. And it fucking sucks because there's so much about those games that is so cool.
I know.
And good.
It's like, why did they sully it by being shitheads about it? I don't know. It comes down to like, I don't know, probably Japan is just not doing a great job with like gender issues in general. It's hard to get things done in that department. There are a lot of, there's a ton of, Japan is not it's a very homogenous society, but it's not, a big monolith. There's tons of people trying to fix this stuff in Japan, of course.
You can see pictures, even just this year, there were shitloads of marches and parades for stuff, but
unfortunately, like the people that are making video games have been raised in a culture that's transphobic, so it comes out in their work, unfortunately, and that's just, and
Diane
that's why
the
we
Punk
just need younger people to make games.
Yeah, Diane the Punk is right that it's the director is like the one dude that makes all those decisions regarding that shitty stuff. The only good news I know about that is, if I remember correctly, the guy who's been directing the Persona games forever has moved on to make something else. So maybe the next Persona game won't be as shitty regarding that stuff. That would be nice, especially when, Atlas is owned by Sega, and the Yakuza games have been getting better regarding that stuff, because when they've done HD re-releases, they've straight up removed transphobic side quests or tried to rephrase those side quests to be less shitty.
I don't know how much of that is in the localization, though. Like, do they re-release
there
these
are
things in
interviews
Japan?
with the dev teams straight up saying that, like, that the stuff that we wrote back then does not reflect our values now, and we're trying to fix those things and be better in future games. Like, they're still not hitting the mark all the time. They're still making mistakes, but there's a lot less of them, and the changes they made seem to be generally better.
Yeah, it's just very hard to apply like Western ideals to other cultures, media, a lot of the time. I mean, not necessarily saying that that's an excuse, it's just more of an explanation about why these things kind of happen, unfortunately. But I think like it's slowly getting better, but that's thanks to the activism of so many people in the culture already struggling against these things. So small improvements over time. It's hard. Just want to fix it right now. It sucks.
Sorry, before we end this podcast, Pyro Freak Penguin asking, didn't they make some of the changes in Persona 5 Royal to rework the transphobic aspects? There wasn't anything transphobic, I think, in 5, but there was gay panicky, homophobic stuff. I do know they changed that stuff, but I think I remember hearing people saying, like, well, they changed it, and it's a little better, but not by much. Because the issue is those characters are still there, they just change the dialogue, but even their character designs are very, like...
They're offensive,
Offensive, like, gay, like, stereotypical coded stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was also only in the English localization. They didn't change it for Japan. It was just the localization team going like, we should change this stuff.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of localization teams are doing like pretty fucking good lately compared to previous years, at the very least. And kudos to all the localization people out there. That's a hard job, and a lot of like, even like non like offensive related stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like localization teams are like heroes. They're doing incredible, crazy work right now. There's a lot of really cool localization things happening. It just sucks that even with localization,
you can't always entirely erase that stuff from a game, either because the character design is coded in a certain way, or there's certain things where it's just so hard to rewrite around what's happening.
Absolutely.
They can only do so much, and it would be better if the devs themselves would fucking learn to not do these things.
To begin with, but... somebody said earlier in the chat that, incremental changes or over time is not sexy, but it's usually the way that it goes.
It's usually the way it goes, which is a fucking shame. It would be great if some people could just fucking wake up and just, go, oh,
those are people. We shouldn't be mean to them. That's an oppressed class. That seems like the lowest hanging fruit that nobody needs to make fun of right now.
I'm not a...
Punch up, will ya?
I'm not a director or anything at the game studio I work at, but I will say that at least when I'm seeing our games in development, I do try to look out for this stuff, and we are encouraged to look out for things that would be shitty and to report them.
Yeah, Volition's pretty good at that shit, it seems. I just hope that there's like enough people on staff to even notice like the little sneaky things that might get passed.
Yeah.
That you might not notice because of your position.
In the past, we've hired people like outside of the studio to specifically look at stuff and see like, hey, is this okay?
Idea. More people oughta. I make job. Anyway, there's a video game.
Anyways, I have no opinion. This is a messy fucking situation. Leave me out of this. I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
Do you agree with Catherine that Michael is acting with extreme selfishness?
Ooh, that's a hard question too. I mean, you're certainly putting him in a very bad situation, and I don't blame him for wanting to scramble out of it and not have this exposure to all this incredible emotional drama in his, like, it was bad already emotionally for Michael. This lady made it so much more stressful. He already had a stressful life with his woman being comatose and all fucked up and a dead kid. That already sucked. I think Catherine made it worse for Michael.
Yeah.
He is being a little bit selfish, but I don't blame him.
I agree with
doing this.
the chat with Obsidian that he does still seem legitimately worried about his wife.
Yeah.
He still cares about her and is worried, but at the same time, he's really fucked up and it's very easy to take advantage of him.
Yeah. And also, like, you know, if you were not sympathizing with Michael, you could be like, oh, well, if you cared, you'd tell your wife you cheated on her, but it's like, well, I mean, his wife is in a very precarious mental health
maybe don't
situation.
tell her at this point.
Probably not a good move right now. In this case, I'd say he's not being selfish. Do you agree? No. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I prefer romance over raw sex.
Romance. I prefer romance. I wish I could replay his...
Oh, yeah, that'd
clip.
be... Oh, man.
I prefer romance over raw sex. I can't believe they got him to say all of these things, too. Like, they could have just presented it with no VO.
I mean, the amount of stuff... Like...
Why not
I was going to say that the amount John Hurton is in this game that he could knock all this stuff out in a day, but I don't think so because he acts in multiple scenes.
I don't think he could knock this out in a day.
With other characters even. He's not just in these little green screen things where he's talking to us, the ghosts, going like, I can't believe this. This is outrageous. Outrageous.
Beyond the pale. I prefer romance over raw sex. I don't know, sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It flip-flops.
It flip-flops. Why not both?
Why not both? They're both cool. Chonky.
Speaking of raw sex, this motherfucker.
This is the ideal. You may not like it, but this is the ideal form of the cow.
It's so good. I love this cow. We should find this print.
Brother, may I give some milk?
Brother.
I'm too big from all the milk in me.
Brother. May I give some milk? What'd you say?
Said please. Way too big.
Oh, brother, I'm too big.
From all the milk in me.
Need to give milk. Brother. Oh my god. We should hunt down this print. I don't know who made this print.
It's gotta be, I mean, every other painting.
This is a real painting.
Every other painting in this game is some really famous fucking painting. So this has to be something you can get pretty easily.
They're really big art simpletons in this fucking house, by the way.
They're picking everything that's really well-known and iconic for the most part.
They went to fucking MoMA or the Met, and they went to the gift shop, and they just shopped. They just got all the basic bitch art shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there isn't, like, a Van Gogh up in here. There has been Monet and I think Manet.
Yeah? There was definitely Monet at least.
I thought the ballerinas was somewhere around this house.
Best American Cow?
Bestpaintingsforsale.com. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Ah, there he is! No, it's a different one. You can tell it's different. This is a little bit different. Look at the
it
face.
is a little bit different.
The face is different. This is an unideal cow. I want a flat fucking backed cow.
Wow, that's weird. Why is it slightly different?
It's slightly different in a bad way. I don't like the differences. It's close. No cigar.
Yeah.
No cigar, chat. Oh, is it a different cow? He does cows? That's
Vermont cow.
Vermont cow. Okay.
Wow, that cow is just slightly different. Why are there two different ones of these?
Well, no, maybe he was finessing the cow.
Okay, finessing the cow.
Prize sheep is another one.
Here, I'll look around here.
Ooh, big boy sheep.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, that's because people used to get commissions done of their prized animals.
Oh.
But that's a big boy cow. I like that cow.
What?
Yes, pizza!
I know. God, what am I gonna do? I can't believe I did that.
Oh, this is the scene.
This is the, out of every scene, this might be the most iconic tender loving care bit.
This is the bit.
I feel like if you ever wanted to attract somebody to tender loving care, this is the scene you play for them.
Yeah, out of context, and they'll watch the whole fucking thing. There's so much to appreciate in this scene. The acting, he's so riled up.
If I remember correctly, his shirt is way too big.
Yeah, I think it was pointed out by the Giant Bomb cast that he looks like all of these, little vignettes where they're talking at the camera, at the player. It looks like they filmed this 4 months later, and everybody's looks slightly different, but especially Michael, he looks like he gained a little bit of weight.
Just a little bit.
His neck his neck's a little thicker, his face is a little thicker, his hair is a slightly different, parting.
Yeah.
It looks like it was filmed later. And he's just he's just losing his mind.
I'm gonna stay quiet for this.
I know. God, what am I gonna do?
God! Okay, sorry. Just gotta give it the respect it deserves.
Yeah.
I know. God, what am I gonna do? I can't believe it. I can't believe I did that. Jesus. I never felt like this. I hate her. But, okay, I know. I've said it before, but I'll never let that happen again. I mean it. Never again. She's... I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
I had to pause so that it didn't go away forever.
Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
Now I gotta get a fucking pizza.
I know.
God.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I did that.
Never again.
Just I'm imagining this is 4 months later, and he's just given stage directions. You come in from this thing, you're mad as hell, and you're reading the shit mad. He doesn't remember why he's mad in the context.
Yeah.
Of this, and he's doing such a strange acting job here. I love it.
I never felt like this. I hate her.
Bite your lip.
I hate her. I hate her.
I hate her. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh.
I know, I said it before, but I'll never let that happen again. I mean it. Never again.
I'm done with fucking.
Never again.
I'm never gonna fuck again.
I'm putting on this denim button-up shirt to repel her.
This is a denim chastity belt. It goes all the way down. I've thrown away the key into the field. I'll never find it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
Hey, on top of John Hurt walking in and being outraged, now I gotta get a fucking pizza. Should probably be another donation.
I was thinking about
thing.
when I was peeing earlier. I thought that should be a donation
the
too.
amount that has to be donated to trigger that should be the price of a pizza you like.
I was gonna say.
From Pronto or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, the price of that breaded chicken when you get, that's how much it should be.
The breaded chicken pizza. Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Go get a fucking pizza.
Fucking pizza. I just love that.
One more time.
This game doesn't use the word fuck too often.
No, it's only a couple times.
Only a couple times, and it's used here for pizza.
And it's still in the 90s pretty shocking to say fuck.
Oh, super shocking. You don't hear fuck. That doesn't happen. Fuck happens 2 times in Puzzle of Flesh.
Yeah.
which is crazy. Gazoon height.
Thanks.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
Storms off to stage right.
Everybody, clap. I hope you're clapping at that
Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
A beautiful performance.
Oh,
yep.
Fishgoth just posted a good fat cat done by the same guy who painted the fat cat.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my god, that's a fat cat.
Oh, his face is cute though. I like that.
I already have a fat cat in my house. Got a couple different cats actually.
We got 2 different cat paintings.
3
illustrations. 3?
That one, the purple one that my mom.
Oh, you're right.
Me.
Yeah, I always forget about that one with the little oranges on them.
Yeah, I've got 2 ones from Paper Beats Tweet, those 2 adorable cats, and I've also got this super cute thing that my mom found in like the basement or the garage or something. It's like a tile, like a kitchen tile, and it is so cute. It has like a purple cat. And it's got like really cool, like kind of 70s colors. It's really vintagey looking. And all the cats are balancing oranges on their heads. It's just my favorite
really
thing.
Good.
I super adore this thing. I saw that my mom was like, "You want this? You want this?" And I was like, "Oh, yes! Of course I
hear it
do.
in your mom's voice.
You want this thing? I found it in the garage. You want this?"
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna read this thing.
All right, go.
I could say Catherine seduced me. I could say that it was the result of more than 6 months of frustration and denial. But no matter how I characterize it, there is only one conclusion. I have betrayed Allison.
Oh.
She is so precious to me. If she ever found out what happened up there, all of it would come thundering down on her. Jody's death, my infidelity, her own vulnerability, the sense of loneliness, the terror that comes from having no one to believe in, and it would be all my fault. I am disgusted with myself. I'm not good enough for Allison anymore. I took a shower. It didn't help.
You should probably go in the pool then.
Yeah.
Take a big old dive in that pool. This is so, like, what Catherine did is so, like, it's blackmail. It's sexual blackmail.
It is blackmail.
It's like a brilliant move. Like,
but it's terrible.
You know, if you're a fucking sociopath.
Super unethical and terrible.
It's a horrible thing to do, but, like, strategically, for her ends, it's an incredibly, horribly tactical move that she did. Awful. Gross. Anyway.
The second time it happened, I should have been ready, but I wasn't. I felt so helpless, so weak. I went for a ride to clear my head. I needed to get away from them. I thought I was just driving aimlessly around town. Then I realized I was heading for the cemetery. I haven't been there since Jody was buried. I climbed the fence. I ended up at Mark's grave.
Is Mark the guy that he...
The guy that he was having sex with his girlfriend in the same room or whatever?
Yeah, he was in a coma and he, like, fucked the guy, the semi-dead guy's girlfriend right in front of him.
Pretty sure.
What a fucking character. Cool
The coma
guy.
only lasted 10 days, and then he quietly died. Susanna and I had come here on the morning she was
and we
leaving for
fucked on
home.
his grave,
Oh,
too.
just imagine. She told me that Mark had been planning on going to college in Germany and that they had talked about getting married one day. She believed the dead stay with the ones they love after they die. He wouldn't leave until he thought we would be all right. He knew that we were both afraid to let him go. We were pulled to each other again. The attraction was impossible to deny. We made love next to Mark's grave!
No!
I could feel him watching us!
No!
Stop it!
No!
Stop this madness!
Fuck you! I cannot believe Sam Barlow wants to write this, but he doesn't. He doesn't because he's a coward.
What in the fuck? You are messed up!
Oh, stop fucking in inappropriate places
Go
and
to
situations.
a hotel!
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's
what
next,
in the hell?
To be fair, it's next to the grave, not on top of it. Next to.
That's just as bad!
Next, adjacent.
Adjacent is like 0.5 points less worse. On a scale of 0 to 100, this is 99.5.
They fucked on an unrelated person's grave.
Great.
Next to the dead guy's grave that was relevant to them. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
I go back in time. I make the dead come back to life. I create my own reality. The music is playing.
Is this while you're fucking?
It is years ago. My father is still alive, and the 4 of us are sitting in the living room. I am reading a book. Allison is kneading. She's making dough. Allison is knitting and watching my father play checkers with Jody. He always almost beats her, and then he lets her win. The scratchy records are my mother's, old brittle 78s, rare recordings of country western songs. When Wooden Heart comes on, my father says, "This was your mother's favorite. She hummed it all the time." Allison smiles as though she remembers my mother too. My father's reverie interests Jody. "Is Nanny humming in heaven? Will she ever come back to see us? Can we go to see her?" "When people die," my father says, "they never come back. It's like going through a door that opens only one way." "Is Nanny afraid then?" asks Jody. "Is she crying?" My father looks to me. He doesn't like making death into a fantasy.
But I was too busy fucking right next to my daughter, and she didn't notice. It was so hot.
I'm stealthy as hell. He is cold and realistic about it. I know he wants to say Nanny is gone and lost forever, that she is nothing anymore. But my facial expression tempers him. He does his grandfather's duty. "No. When people die, they have no fears and they never have to cry." I'm talking like Worf a little.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you're kind of talking like a Metal Gear impression mixed with Worf.
"There's no reason to cry."
yeah,
They feel sorry for people who are alive and have to cry. It's your move. Be careful, or I'll beat you at checkers this time.
It's somehow better.
All right.
It somehow feels like a better written scene in that voice for some reason.
Cool. He loved Jody. My dad loved her more than he ever could have loved me.
Rude.
Damn. And yet, because she was my child and he loved her so much, he actually respected me for helping to create this beautiful creature.
Nice job fucking.
I see him now, watching her, doting on her. I'll stay here for a while, in this room. I'll stay here until I can't stand it anymore, until the sorrow chokes me.
Jesus.
Wow. Fucking dramatic, dude. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, dude. I'm
fucked
sorry.
Up,
Listen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's like nothing new in this room anymore, basically. Probably same with the living room. Well, the TAT is in there, but Jody's room.
Same lewd drawing.
How about the TV?
Different.
Hope it's different.
Different Mystery Science Theater.
I love seeing these little videos.
Ooh, which one's this?
You will be soon as big as a giant.
What is this? I don't recognize this.
The strength of... Is this the Amazing Colossal Man?
Like all the others. Dead.
Is that Bela Lugosi?
Oh, that's right. We need to look at the psych profile.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting, sorry.
Yeah, what is that?
What? Yeah, what is that?
Okay, profile. Would willfully commit a petty crime, has a macabre fantasy life, most likely able to experience life in the here and now. Feels more comfortable when giving up control to others, seems to have a timid demeanor at times, patient has a tendency to let others make important life-changing decisions. Suggests that patient partake in tribal dancing and drumming as a means to become connected with primal energy force?
What? Whoa, what? Were y'all suggesting we look at this to see this? Did you know who was gonna say that? Or
What
did
in
you
the
have
fuck?
did you have a hunch that it'd be fucking stupid like
I think
this?
it's just because we kept forgetting to look.
Oh my god.
You know what? On top of, I want to say...
They had no idea, for the record. The chat did not know.
That's incredible.
Oh my
I wanna say,
god.
you know what? On top of something I hate about the 90s, on top of how like ignorant it was and how like still homophobic and transphobic and everything phobic it was, the 90s had a noticeably obsession with Native American culture, but in the worst way possible.
Yeah, they didn't respect actual Native Americans. They like had this freak show appreciation, if you want to call it that in a fucked up way, for their rituals and not the people and their struggles and what those rituals meant. It was just like, oh,
I don't know.
What a curio. What an interesting curio.
I don't know what's worse, the amount that Native Americans came up in 90s stuff, but in a really fucking awful way, or the way it is now, where I feel like Native Americans are not thought about at all.
I mean, they're both terrible.
They're both terrible.
In my research that I'm doing, like I said, I'm watching a lot of talk shows from the early 90s. I found out that Danny Bonaducci, that name might sound mildly familiar to people that are around 30-ish years old. He was Danny Partridge in the Partridge Family show. He was caught beating the shit out of a cross-dressing sex worker who was, at the time at least, identifying as a man who's cross-dressing. He got picked up by Danny Bonaducci, who knew he was a dude, got sexual favors from him, refused to pay, and the guy just, the cross-dresser left the vehicle. All this fucking shit. And Danny Bonaducci followed him, beat him up, and robbed him.
What?
And then there was, of course, a civil suit against him because, holy shit, he just assaulted somebody, regardless of the situation. Because this was the 90s.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about sex workers. They didn't call them sex workers yet. They called them prostitutes, hookers, whores, etc.
Yeah.
All that crazy shit. This, I didn't know about any of this crazy shit to begin with.
Wow.
Crazy shit. This sex worker was also a Native American sex worker.
Oh, gosh.
And it was like a whole deal. And there was like a Donahue show, which you can look up on YouTube, that was like so interesting, so tragic, so awful, because they had other sex workers on that were basically victim blaming the sex worker that was attacked by Danny Bonaducci and saying like, well, you should have known better. You don't get in a car with somebody if you don't got a knife on you. I don't know what to tell you. You're causing a big ruckus over and like even the sex workers who were also gay or trans or cross-dressing men or whatever, LGBT plus, etc. people were being really fucking rude to this Native American sex worker that got beat the shit out of by Danny fucking Bonaducci in 1990. I was like, what is this shit? I'm like Googling stuff. I'm like, what? I had never heard of this shit before. I could not believe. It's just nuts. Like all the stuff we're not taught in schools. We're not taught LGBT history. That's part of American history. You know, like it's just freaking nuts. Like, and it's just like, okay, you're so obsessed with like Native American like culture in like this weird new age hoodoo voodoo way, but not in a respectful way.
Yeah, the 90s was not respectful towards Native Americans at all. It was just like, this is so different from us. Look at this. This is interesting.
You don't care when they're victimized at all. There's just another like kooky subculture that you have fucking weird exploitative talk shows about and around, and it's just like, oh my god, this is just like crazy. And he was by the way, Danny Bonaducci was a morning DJ in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where it's happened. I think it was Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. But that was like when he was like a D-list celebrity instead of like an F-list celebrity, Q-list celebrity. But like, it's just fucking nuts, like, how awful the 90s was in general to all sorts of fucking people.
Yeah.
And, like, being, like, doing all this research and being entrenched in this, like, research of this, culture from 30, 40 years ago, it's so interesting to see how awful it was. And when there's a small glimmer of mild acceptance, you find yourself being like, oh, thank God. Like, you really, like, you shift your perspective to be like, wow, that's so progressive. But then you come back to reality in 2020, you're just like, that's awful. Like, even the progressive thing you just said is awful compared to what I know now. It's so interesting. Oh, my God.
Anyways.
Maybe Michael is ready now. Ever since the accident, he's had trouble, but Catherine thinks he's ready. It's the guilt. Punky's barking again. Her bark really gets on my nerves, but Michael and Jody love that little dog. I guess I love her too. Oh my god, she doesn't even like the dog.
Wow. What the?
It's been so long. Sponge bath time?
Oh boy.
SpongeBob time? The YouTube subs made it SpongeBob.
You have reached the Chrysalis Institute. The office will be closed for an indefinite length of time as I have been called away on a family emergency. If you have any questions, please contact my secretary, Mrs. Greenstreet. Goodbye.
Mrs. Greenstreet?
Yeah, that's her name. That's been mentioned.
Greenstreet?
Yeah.
That's a weird name.
It is, but it's been mentioned. Why are we calling him? I mean, I know, but why haven't we called him before? I guess.
Anyways, let's listen to this.
We have Alan on the air. Hello, Alan.
Hi, Dr. Betty.
This is gonna be bad.
Thanks
Warning.
for taking my call.
I just know it.
What's going on, Alan?
Well, I've been in a relationship with somebody at work.
Really?
Plug?
Things are kind of getting out of control.
I can't imagine why.
Well, I really like her. She's funny and smart, and we really click. You know?
What's the
sex
catch?
is, like, so beautiful. I think I'm in love. No, I know I'm in love. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Does your office have rules about employees dating each other?
No.
Then what's the problem?
She's married.
Uh-huh.
I'm married too.
So your problem here is that you're committing adultery.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that.
Well, I sure would, Alan. What else would you call it?
My wife doesn't want me anymore. She's frigid, you know? Sure, she'll lie there like a corpse and say, "Go ahead, Alan. I don't mind." But that's not what I want. I'm not a necrophiliac.
What?
I'm a warm, caring person who needs to be nurtured and loved. I want romance and passion. Well, let me be blunt, Dr. Betty. My wife makes me physically ill. I can't stand the look of her.
What the
way
fuck?
she smells, her breath, the way she clips her toenails, the way she sneezes. God, everything about her. I hate her guts.
Then why don't you get divorced? It's pretty simple.
I can't divorce her.
Why?
I'm a strict Roman Catholic.
You can't divorce your wife, but you can cheat on her? Commit adultery with another woman? Alan, I think you're a hypocrite.
Yeah. Well, probably. So what do you think I should do?
Will you really listen to me if I tell you?
Yes, I respect your opinion.
If you're going to live by a set of rules, you can't just pick and choose the ones that suit you. You are married. According to your religious beliefs, you are committing a heinous sin. That's the way it is. You're stuck, Alan. You're gonna have to stop seeing this other woman.
That's just what Father Francis said.
Well, he's right. So what are you gonna do, Alan?
Well, I think I'm going to get another opinion.
Why did you even call? You know what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know.
You're a worm, Alan.
I know.
A worm.
He likes it.
Well, I'd rather be a happy worm, though, than a miserable worm.
Goodbye, Alan.
This lady sucks.
That was the most normal one so far, and I did a big like,
The next
don't listen to
TAT will be
this.
given in the living room again.
The living room again.
On the coffee table.
The living room again. Does he really think that we're not going to be able to find the TAT? It's fucking highlighted. It's the same thing every time.
Same thing every time.
But this time with a spooky portrait back there.
Yep. Things are phallic. Look at that.
Things are erotic as hell,
horny.
baby. It's almost like all these things were painted by men for men. Crazy. Why did they lie nude and tangled together? Are they friends? I don't know. Maybe
they're friends.
Maybe they're gal pals.
They're just hanging out. They're having a girls' night in.
Yeah. That's fine. I have to pee again.
Okay.
Talk to the people.
Hiya, chat again. Last stream, I asked if people would be interested in watching me stream The Witcher 3. I'm probably going to do that fairly soon, sometime later this week. I almost streamed it last night, but it just took me too long to download the game and also find and download all the mods that I wanted. But yeah, I've beaten The Witcher 3 once, but I've never played the DLC. And the game totally gives you the option to start with the DLC and give you a properly leveled character with level appropriate gear, so you don't have to worry about playing the whole game to get to the DLC. But I have this really bad impulse or behavior where if I don't play a game for a really long time, I have a huge urge to start all over again from the very start. I know that's a really bad idea with The Witcher because it takes like 60 or 80 hours to play through the standalone campaign even before you get to the DLC. But it just feels wrong to just start with like a level 32 character or whatever.
You're talking about Final Fantasy.
The Witcher 3.
Witcher 3. Oh, okay. Different RPG.
It is the same thing with Final Fantasy 14, though. That patch comes out next week that restructures all of
Where did we go?
Go to Catherine's room.
Okay.
That restructures the base game storyline to be shorter and better paced, and I'm just like, ooh, what's that like? I want to make a new character. Because in 14, I've only played as a human. I kind of like a new character. It's like a cat dude.
A cat dude.
I want to be a cat dude, maybe.
That sounds good.
I also kind of want to be an Elezen, which is just really tall elf people, but cat dude seems pretty fun.
Okay, what's Catherine got to say?
Daddy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Daddy.
No.
Oh, no.
Daddy.
No.
It has to be higher. Okay, let's see. Daddy.
Huh.
That's good. Daddy.
No.
Ah!
Promise me you won't make me leave. Don't send me away, Daddy. Promise me, Daddy.
She's not a great voice actress. I'll give her that much.
That's bad. Don't like that.
That's the most sinister thing so far.
That is pretty sinister, honestly.
That is something that the Giant Bomb team did not listen to.
No context for that? Like...
We got context for that.
Well, I mean, I guess we have
even
context
without context, that's sinister as fuck. But even with context, it's like, oh, God, I know what she's doing.
Yeah.
She is super making
Chad's
sure.
just shouting cease and desist.
No.
1 million years dungeon.
1 million years. He wanted to fire me. I couldn't let that happen. I have an obligation to Allison. Her health depends on me. She would not be safe alone here with Michael. I have an obligation also to myself. I've worked too hard and waited too long for an opportunity to prove myself. This case is mine and nobody's going to take it from me. I saw a way to protect us all, and I took it. Is this you or is this me?
I'll read this one.
Oh, yeah.
A middle-aged psychiatrist on staff at the clinic was married to one of the most stunning women I have ever seen. She was tall, voluptuous, and drop-dead gorgeous.
Oh, stop.
That didn't stop the doctor from cheating on her, however. It was well known that he was having an affair with two of the nurses on the staff. He never approached me, though. At first, I was curious. Was it because he didn't find me attractive? Was I acting too aloof? When I found out the reason he didn't want me, I was a little surprised. I wasn't appealing because I was single. The doctor was only drawn to married women. The more recent their nuptials, the better.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. One night, I went to a party thrown by the clinic's lawyer, a woman who had just gotten back from her honeymoon. I went upstairs to use the bathroom and stumbled in on her and the doctor having sex.
In the bathroom?
Afterwards,
you want to get caught if you're fucking in a person's bathroom in their house at a party.
Yep.
You're being ridiculous.
Afterwards, I found out that the doctor had actually followed another one of the nurses on her honeymoon. He had taken a room in the same hotel. At night, she would slip out of her husband's rooms and bang the good doctor.
You need to report this
what
man
in the fuck?
to the FBI. I don't know.
Okay, we listened to all this shit, so I guess all that's left is the test.
She caught her banging on the bathroom floor, said Pazuzu in the chat.
It's pretty good.
He said it wasn't me.
Yeah, I think we've seen everything at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
I go swimming...
I never go swimming.
I'm afraid of drowning.
When I go swimming, I never go swimming. That's like such a funny statement.
I'm afraid of drowning. That's my answer.
I feel at peace, but that's because you don't know how to fucking swim.
I don't know
bitch.
how to fucking swim.
This dumb bitch next to me does not know how to
I grew up
swim
without a pool or access to pools generally.
I'm just saying that the reason you're afraid of drowning because you refuse to learn how to swim.
I want to
not have kids.
Not have kids usually. If it's someone else's baby that I like, I'm just like, oh no.
Have
baby.
sex.
Ew, don't have sex on the beach. That seems really uncomfortable, honestly.
Where is relax? Where is have fun?
Read a book is relax.
Read a book, I guess.
I often fantasize about women and water.
That's very specific. There's something off about her anatomy that looks a little alien to me.
Is it this?
Her
neck
her
here?
shoulder blades are a little askew to me. I don't know why. Why are all these from like magazines from the 90s?
That's
Her
weird.
nipples are lopsided too. Didn't want to say anything, but there they are. No for me.
Take
but...
out and water, and then it's correct.
Well, he's asking about both, so no then.
No.
Men who give flowers
are nice. I
They're
don't know.
romantic guys. I don't know.
Are sissies.
Shut
What?
the fuck up. Romantic.
Romantic guys, yeah.
Working out shows that you are
Healthy.
Yeah, healthy.
Sometimes wild horses chase deer and eat them.
What?
Why does this matter? This isn't an opinion. This is based on whether or not horses do this or not. And I'm pretty sure horses don't chase deer and eat them.
What does that mean? What does this mean about me if I answer it? What the fuck is that?
What does that mean?
Oh, that's so
Penguinizer
funny.
says, I think horses actually do that. Do horses actually do that? Because I thought horses didn't eat fucking meat. I thought horses, you would just give them a fucking bag of oats and they'd be like, love those oats.
Love those oats.
They're herbivores.
I mean, they're herbivores, but horses are incredibly fucking stupid, but I don't think they'd be able to catch up to a deer to eat them.
Yeah, horses are dumb in the way where, like, they just see something, then they have a heart attack. Not in, like, I see a thing and I'm going to kill it now.
Yeah, I don't think they hunt. I don't think they chase deer with the malicious intent of eating them. And I don't think they would catch a deer if they even chased it. I think deer are faster than horses.
Hydrate says they'll eat meat if it's, like, in front of them, but hunting? No.
I don't think they do that. I don't see these
you know what?
clumsy, gigantic creatures being able to outrun a deer.
Arloa says they will eat small animals. I did see a video once of somebody who was at a farm, and there were, like, little baby chicks just waddling about, and, like, one waddled near a horse, and he just kind of, like, the horse just, like, looked down and just kind of inhaled the baby chick.
Oh my god!
And then the baby chick was gone, and he ate it.
What the fuck?
He just swallowed it, yeah.
No!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that video. He just looked down and he was just like, humph.
Let's get some F's in the chat for that baby chick. That's a nugget, yeah.
But that's not a deer. That's a baby chick. That's little.
That one of those stupid flies we hate landed.
One of those shitty little gnats is here.
Right here. Bam! I got him.
Oh, you got him.
He was being
Good job.
stupid as hell, and I got him.
Was that a cow? I thought that was a video of a horse doing that. It was a long time ago that I saw that video.
That was a cow, Chip. That was a cow.
Cows and horses are basically the same thing if you think about it.
That was a cow.
Cows are just double wide horses.
That have milk.
Yeah.
I bet horses have milk too, but for some reason we don't seek it out.
Mm-hmm. No opinion. Jury's out. Jury's out in this one.
No, I think false because I think that deer are too wily. They go this way, they go that way, they zig and they zag. Horses cannot do that.
Yeah.
The size of a man.
Goodness gracious. Where is she now is my question that I think immediately.
Yeah. The only correct answers are doesn't matter or changes dramatically in cold water.
The last one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a very funny
This
picture.
image though, I wanna stay here on this image for a second. That's a perfectly aesthetic hot dog.
It is, but I gotta say, fucking hate relish.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of relish, but aesthetically speaking, that's a perfect hot dog. You got the
Just
trenches.
no ketchup on it.
No, you got the trenches full of the relish. You got the perfect zigzag
It's
of
a
the
perfect
mustard.
zigzag of mustard, but there needs a perfect zigzag of ketchup as
This
well.
is a lady who might be married if the photo were horizontally flipped. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice 90s wristwatch.
Yeah.
And the scrunchie. You love them. I bought scrunchies today.
I cannot remember the last time I wore a watch. There's no point.
It's not the 90s anymore.
It's not the 90s.
This guy is dating
A silhouette.
A sex object? Fuck off.
Best friend's woman.
I don't know. A younger woman?
A seductive woman.
Seductive? Sure.
She's being a little sexy there.
Okay.
Gossiping is one of my favorite things to do.
I remember this one from the Giant Bomb where it's like, I have drugs. Do you want to buy drugs?
Yeah, are you a cop?
Are you a cop?
You have to say if you're a cop. False. I used to like doing shit like that, but I hate it now.
I hate it a bit now because I see it as like a little, even if it's about like people you know, I see it as like a bit of a parasocial fantasy to imagine.
Yeah, it's weird and fucked up, and I feel gross doing it.
Imagine what people are doing. Yeah, I feel gross to talk about other people. I do it a little bit, but it's not my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Her husband is most likely a
woman.
Real estate agent.
Where is this?
I don't know.
I wonder where this is.
But...
This beautiful pineapple.
Wow. She's
got some cool mimosas over here. This is an incredibly like 1980s, 1990s picture. This is aesthetic as fuck. And she's got a very flat butt, just like the 90s.
80s and 90s loved that flat butt.
No cushion, no pushing.
It's bad.
It's bad. A criminal.
You think criminal? This does look like a view where you would do rails of coke at the same time. I don't know. But also real estate agents would do that.
Real estate agent or an agent. An agent of some sort.
Real estate agent, that's my answer.
Okay, yeah. But there's no city.
Uh-huh.
What kind of real estate agent would...
Well, he's got more than one house. This is his vacation place.
Hi, honey. I have my most...
Hi, I'm dressed like a David Cage protagonist.
I have my most unflattering 90s bra on. Where do you even buy a bra like that?
My God.
My God, Allison. What are you doing? Wow.
Oh, wow. They cut all of that out.
They cut all of that out. Well, I don't think they showed her boobs, though. I think they showed just some fondling over the shirt.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
I don't remember there being boobs.
That was fantastic.
It was Catherine.
What?
What?
What? I'm so curious about the safe sex situation in this house. I really don't think that when he and Catherine fucked, they used a condom.
No.
I really don't think so, because it was so like to him, spur of the moment. And I could see her being manipulative enough to be like, nah, you know? And
yeah, I'm worried.
I'm so worried.
I'm a little worried about the situation here.
When did this game come out? Like 90...
It was 96 or 97?
96, 97?
Something like that. 98 at the latest.
Oof. FYI, 1996 or 95 was like the peak of AIDS deaths. And then it started going down. But yikes. Just big yikes. It was Catherine's idea. What? What?
She's been encouraging me to take control of things.
I was listening the whole time.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Jody's been crying. I guess you didn't hear her.
Because of all the sex you were having.
She's been asking for her daddy.
Michael.
Torture. But.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
That's a butt.
Wow, he's got such a tan line on his butt.
Yeah, it's really noticeable.
Oh my God, it's like he's already wearing underpants.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no!
Oh my God, that's such a tan.
Oh no, honey.
Oh man, it looks so bad.
I have so much respect / pity for this actor. I'm so sorry. Did they make you get a tan and have this tan line? What's going on here?
God, he is so pale.
He's so pale under
Holy
there.
shit, he's paler than I am.
Oh. Shady Amish says, the beacon is lit. Gondor calls for aid. Fucking going commando here. You're not gonna wash your hands or anything before attending to your dead-ass daughter?
Oh God.
Oh right, she does this. That chord progression is from something else.
Daddy, I'm scared.
And I'm nude.
Please.
Don't leave me.
Stop it.
Don't send me away, Daddy.
Another thing that I think is like so funny and strange and awful about this game is the idea that like men are just controlled by their dicks. They have no higher functioning in their bodies, in their minds, and it's just like
it's very sexist in that way.
It's sexist in that way, in that like men cannot control anything if their dick is involved, and it just confuses the shit out of them.
Yeah, it just tortures them.
Absolute torture. There's no higher reasoning. They cannot overcome.
But also, seriously, like even up to this point, there's a bunch of things where you can go like, okay, she was doing this. That Catherine was doing this for X reason. What is the point of this? This is just to fuck with this guy.
Torture this
This
guy.
is just to torture this dude.
There's like
what in the hell is wrong with you?
There's no therapy reason for this. And I think like the thing that's overlooked about, I don't think anyone's analyzing this game, but I think something that's overlooked in this game is that Catherine is torturing Michael, and I think Catherine is also mentally unwell.
Yes.
And I think nobody considers that because they see her as such a harlot. And harlots know what they're doing. They're sexy on purpose. You know, and I think she's got a lot of fucking issues. Yeah. And I think people don't read this game in that way because it's such an easy trope to just lie into. The femme fatale, that sort of thing. Yeah. But it's like, she's got to be a really fucking damaged person to do this shit. This is so beyond manipulative.
How do you do this and not think, like, what in the fuck am I doing?
I think it's so easy to say, this woman is evil, and not to say, this woman is also sick.
Yeah, she's totally messed up. This is bizarre behavior.
A super fucked up, unnecessary thing to do. I mean, like, all the other things is phrased and presented in this way where it's like, oh, it's psychology. You're outside of the know. You don't know. Maybe this is how it's done because you're not a psychologist. Yeah. Maybe it's unorthodox or something, but it's like, when you break that away, it's like, no, she's a little fucking unwell and she's doing something she ought to be doing, of course, but it's because she's also an unwell person, and it's not for some sort of better medical gain. It's because she has her own psychological issues, and I feel like this is probably originally not meant to be written in that way. It's probably just like, here's two damaged people and here's the femme fatale fucking things up. But like from a modern perspective, it's like the femme fatale person, she's got a lot of fucking problems, and that's probably why she's doing it.
I won't.
Promise me you'll never send me away. Say it, Daddy.
I promise I'll never send you away.
Whoa, they cut away like that?
Yeah, was there sex there too? I think there was. Or something. There might have been some nudity at least.
I think there was nudity. I think they had sex. I think she like threw off the sheet and her big rude ass titties were out. 'Cause that lady has rude ass titties, by the way. Very surgery rude ass titties. There was nudity. She flung off the covers, and she wasn't sex there, but it was like, can I have a hug, Daddy, or something fucked up like that. I don't think they fucked, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't at that point.
But it was a really awkward transition. Also, how can you? There's a refractory period, so I don't know. I think
Come here.
I think I'm gonna move out. By the way, honey.
I'm done with this. Goodbye.
I'm done with this house. I'm gonna move out. That's such a cute dress.
Here, I need to
it is a cute dress.
Catherine, and it's her day off, and I thought we'd treat her like a queen for
The little flower pattern is it transcends the 90s.
Transcends. Wow, kiwis and strawberries.
This is a lot of food for.
I'm very grateful, and you should be too.
That's a big muffin.
Now take it up to
Blueberry muffin looks like.
That's a big muffin. That's a big bowl of fruit.
Go to the co-op in Ashland.
This is 3 breakfasts.
Organic herbal shampoo. I couldn't find it anywhere else.
Jesus.
Michael.
Fucking eating it, sneaking a little bite in that. God.
Raspberry.
Ah, man, I would love a blueberry muffin right now.
I would love it. Oh.
Blueberry muffins, the best muffins around.
Gotta say.
They're really good.
If you don't like blueberry muffins, get the fuck away from me. Hi, I'm just naked and lounging.
Enter.
Enter.
Enter the sex zone. Prepare yourself. Wow. She, like, the only thing missing from this scene, what she's doing here is, like, her hand is up gripping a bar of the headrest should also have a cigarette in between some fingers there.
Yeah.
So it looks like she should be smoking.
I love that she only has her wristwatch on. It's the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
How could you do that last night?
Looks divine.
It was cruel and sick.
Don't care.
Glug.
Perfect.
Why did you do it?
Don't care.
Do what?
Pretend you were Jody. That was horrible.
For whom? Allison benefited from it greatly. She needed to hear you talk to Jody like that. You've been ignoring her lately. This is so good. Your wife is something else in the kitchen.
And in the bedroom.
You're good in bed too from all the moaning and groaning going on.
Wow.
Bitch. Pretty hot and heavy, I'd say.
You're fired.
That's why you came in.
Just fire her.
Yeah, you're fired.
Jealous.
I wish I could eat fruit like that. Next time I have
fucking
fruit.
director must have came in for the start of the scene, like, you're gonna eat every one of those in the most evil way possible.
It's evil.
The evil and sexy.
Next time I eat like a fucking chunk of apple, I'm gonna do it like that. Like,
And I'll just be like, what's wrong with you?
Love a chunk of apple, baby.
On the contrary, I'm the one that put her up to it. Got me all excited, actually.
What kind of a person are you?
Someone who should be in jail.
I need to talk to the ghost that was listening to all your diaries.
Like this.
You're just like every man. You want everything on your own terms.
Well, I want you to not
You should be
manipulate
grateful you have anything
everyone
at
I
all,
love.
Considering the circumstances.
I love, by the way,
I have been considering the circumstances.
Man, you want everything on your own.
Speaking of tan lines, her body is a drastically different color than her face.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there, that she's gotten a spray tan from here-ish down.
Yeah.
Not her hand.
Terms. You should be grateful you have anything at all considering the circumstances.
I have been considering the circumstances. When are you leaving?
Do you really want me to leave, Michael?
Especially this arm.
Yeah, that arm's pretty dark.
It's not gonna work anymore. As you said, I have my wife back.
But it isn't the same with her, is it?
I gotta go get a pizza.
What the hell's wrong with you, lady?
You have all this fruit to eat.
Are you done with your breakfast?
I have all this fruit to eat. You eat fruit. Me leave.
God, her face is a totally different color than her body.
Yeah, it's way lighter than the rest of her face.
Whoa! Michael, go do anything but this.
Oh, this is the window scene.
Oh no. Oh, this is the edit.
Oh, wow.
They had a different scene!
They recorded a different scene for this?
That's so funny! Oh my god, that's so funny! Oh my god! They recorded a whole different scene!
So yeah, in the original version of this, she presses her boobs up against the glass and she's completely naked.
Super nude.
She's just squishing her boobs up against the glass and then licking it.
But the same thing, but nude.
Yeah.
So it's so fucking funny to see him go "Rah!" when she's not nude.
Yeah.
Ah! That is so funny. Yeah, she just fucking rubs her nude body all over that window. It's funny as shit. She's doing a mammogram up on that thing. It's so funny.
I have to go see John Hurt now!
Right now.
Call me, connect me to John Hurt!
If I'm not mistaken, the gas station guy in this scene is the director or the writer of this?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Something like that. Don't lick my window! Ah!
Yeah. What do you mean he's not back yet?
Unless a coronary, damn it!
Doctor, God damn it. Yes, I realize this is the answering service. Do you have Mrs. Greenstreet's number? She knows how to get in touch with him. She's his receptionist. Oh, okay, I'll call Monday.
Gun salesman.
There's like 8 different John Hurts in here. Fuck, this is gonna take forever. Damn it.
Need some help, sir? You know Mrs. Greenstreet works for Dr. Turner?
I have one too many hot women in my house. That's my problem.
I didn't think so. I have to get some organic herbal shampoo.
You can tell that that must be the director or somebody to have such a nonsense scene.
The goings on in this house are far beyond anything I would have imagined.
The goings on.
Catherine, how could she do this? She's a woman of extraordinary gifts, and, well, it's very disturbing. And Michael, he loves his wife, I know he does. And yet he's doing these things with Catherine while his wife's in the same house.
Gross.
Poor Andersen. It's all so twisted.
Who would write such a thing? Stranger than fiction, is it not?
I'm amused by stories of criminals who get away with crimes and become famous.
I have to pee again.
Sometimes.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
I have to pee once. This is the freaking third time. I can't believe
You did 0 last stream.
I'm catching up.
You're catching up. All right, getting caught up on that. Cool. Someone in chat said, okay, I have to see what you're posting here, Wegwert. I gotta reach over to the laptop and click on it. Oh my god, look at this. Whoa. Ah, the pizza. Wow, VoidBurger's gonna really like that when she comes back. Oh man, this game is so fucking dumb. I wonder where these actors are now. I believe we've looked them up a couple different times in the past, but I always forget like what they're up to recently. I mean, pretty sure recently they've done nothing, but still. Let's take a look at Tender Loving Care and IMDb real quick. Okay, yeah, I was right. 1996 was when this game came out. The 5.3 out of 10 in IMDb.
What, this?
Yeah.
That's about right.
It is about right. It's fair.
About right. No, yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that thing Wegwert made.
Whoa, Wegwert! Oh no! Ah, the pizza! Wow, that's fabulous. For those of you watching the VOD, look forward to it at the end of the video. It's the Control-Alt-Delete reference at the end that I am uproariously appreciating.
Wow.
It's too hard to find the spots in the very long video where these things belong.
The guy who played Michael, the most recent thing he was in was Tender Loving Care.
He stopped after that. It was too embarrassing.
And his name was also Michael.
Oh no.
J. Michael Esposito.
Probably James Michael Esposito.
Yeah, probably.
James is the big.
Yeah, he was in
Michael.
something in 1990 called Fatal Skies. Then he was in the TV series Deadly Games for one episode, playing a character named David Green. And then, yeah, he was Michael Overton.
What a tragic little story. I do not know. For the record, we make fun of the performances in this a lot, obviously, of course. A lot of it is just because it's dated. It's for the time, These might have been better when it came out, for all we know. We're just youngins after all. But even when performances are bad, I still have the utmost respect for actors for putting themselves out there. A lot of the time, I think
a lot of performances are bad because of the source material or from poor direction, and not that the actors themselves are bad. And I think Michael does a decent job.
The only actor I ever blame is Guy Seehey for being a bad person.
Yes.
Guy Seehey, James Sunderland's actor, is a bad man, and he did a bad job that was good by accident.
Yeah.
It was the perfect bad job for the strange material. It was a beautiful fucking
coincidence?
Yeah, beautiful coincidence, beautiful accident. I'm thinking Bob Ross style, beautiful accident sort of situation.
So the guy who plays Michael also acts in a lot of Los Angeles theater productions, so maybe that's nice. Maybe he sticks to like theater stuff and not so much TV and movie stuff.
Good for him.
If that's the
same
case.
with Curtis Craig's actor.
Yeah.
Paul. Oh damn it. Not Paul Mitri. Paul Mitri is Trevor. Oh, I'm gonna be mad at myself.
Oh my god, the lady who plays Catherine died in 2014.
Oh my god, she's dead? No fucking way.
Yeah, she died when she was 49.
Oh
That's
no.
awful.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh my god. That's so young. Oh my god.
Yeah, she was only 49. That's pretty young. She was
39 or 49?
49.
Still. Oh my god. Did she fall out the window pushing her boobies against it?
Maybe.
That's awful. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise.
IMDb credits her for stuff as late as 1999. Man, there are so many TV shows I've never fucking heard of. Acapulco Heat? What the fuck is that?
It's like Miami Heat. John Hurt, also dead, but he had a great career.
Yeah, he passed away in 2015? Only a couple years ago.
Yeah, a couple years ago, but he was in real things. He was an alien.
Yeah, John Hurt is you fucking know who John Hurt is.
Yeah, he's a real guy.
What about the lady who played Allison?
And Spaceballs. He was in Spaceballs.
She's still alive, it looks like. She was in one episode of How to Get Away with Murder in 2015.
Oh.
Newsreaders in 2015. She was in Glee in 2009.
No.
She was in 4 episodes of Desperate Housewives in 2008 to 2009 as Leela Dash.
That's fun.
Wow, she's actually been in a decent amount of shit.
Good for her.
Yeah, great. Good for her.
I feel like...
What? She was in Married with Children. Oh my fucking god.
No, really?
Whoa. She was Claudia in an episode of that.
Someone said she was on Voyager.
Oh, fuck,
Was
really?
she like a hot alien on Voyager?
She'd probably be a hot alien.
Yeah. She did other things than this. Good for her.
Whoa.
Wow.
Anyway, you can navigate for a bit.
Oh.
I'm pretty drunk right now.
Okay, I won't ask you
That's
if you
why
want
I'm shouting.
another drink.
I'm sorry, I'm shouting.
Shouting. Are you sometimes amused by stories of criminals that get away with crimes and become famous?
Yeah. Depends what the crime it is.
If I saw even a photograph of a snake when I was a child, I would
False.
break out into a cold.
No.
Some snakes are cute.
Most snakes are cute.
A lot of snakes
or
are cute,
cool.
and even as a kid, I could acknowledge that fact that snakes can be cute.
Depends what crime it is.
Should Michael feel grateful for all that Catherine has done?
No opinion.
No
really.
opinion. No opinion.
I super don't know. Like,
is it worth?
Yeah, is it worth
rehabilitating Allison when this method is fucking torture for Michael?
And not a valid scientific psychological method?
Even if this worked, you couldn't do it as a fucking actual real practice because it's fucked up to do.
It just I don't know. Part of me makes me wonder if anybody else was called first before Catherine.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm under the impression that Catherine was just sitting as a sad sack in bed for X amount of time, and the first thing he really did, besides go to Dr. John Hurt, was get recommended Catherine. So I'm go ahead and get a cookie.
Oh, yeah.
The loudest cookie noise.
Sorry. I knew it was going to be loud, so I just tried to get it over with quick.
So loud. But I wonder if there was some other, like, volunteer organization that could have hung out with Catherine, stayed with Catherine, and provided her some sort of companionship if it would have been a healthier, also beneficial route for her. I'm almost certain that would have been the case.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's either no or I have no opinion.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no.
Or real grief counseling, yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I feel like they were in some sort of grief counseling, judging by the fact that they have files in the office of Dr. John Hurt, but I feel like Catherine's really being awful.
Yeah, I changed my answer, no opinion.
No opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with you. I believe you.
While making love to Michael, who was Allison most interested in?
Oh, herself. Absolutely.
Yeah, yep. It was a pretty good cookie.
The idea that she gives a shit about Dr. Turner is laughable.
No, she seems like she hates Dr. Turner.
And, like, the altruism behind caring for... Wait, when making love to Michael, whom was Allison most interested in pleasing? Not Catherine. Allison.
Oh, Allison. I was immediately putting Catherine.
I know. Making love, not having sex. Whom was Allison most interested in pleasing? I would say Catherine in that situation.
Yes, because didn't she say that Catherine
put her up to it?
Put her up to it? Yeah, totally.
Absolutely not Dr. Turner. Probably not herself, because she's such like a shell-shocked little weirdo.
I'd say Catherine. Yeah.
Once in a while, I just burst into tears for no good reason.
False.
True.
I feel like I know I have a reason behind it.
I'm a woman. I have depression. No.
I would say false.
I do also have reasons behind bursting
into
reasons. Tears. So, true.
Whoa.
True, false. Whoa.
You think I shouldn't have done that, don't you?
All the time.
But I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
I'm close with Allison. Very close.
Super duper close.
If I let Michael off the hook now, he definitely would ruin everything I've been working for. He doesn't care about his wife. Oh, he thinks he does. But all he really cares about is himself. He'd actually be happier if she was still a little zombie. But I'm not going to let that happen. This is far too important, and I'll do anything.
I mean anything.
Well, you already know that.
What?
To see it through. It'll be great. She's gonna make it. Just wait and see.
She always, whenever she has to do eyebrow acting, it's always her right eyebrow.
The right eyebrow. Eyebrow acting. Is this a different view of the room than we're used to? Yeah.
Can you turn around?
I mean, we can. There's arrows, but
can you please turn around so we can look at other parts of the room?
But I feel like we're never. Right now, we're on the bed. We're standing on the bed, looking at the window. But I feel like other times we've been here, we're either looking at this side or this side. We don't see the laptop and the closet at the same time. So, boop. Yeah, these are the actual scenes.
That's weird.
Oh, they changed it to have more this time.
That's weird.
At least I think so.
Just boring poetry.
I would love
we're
to
done with that that drawer.
There's no more genitals to massage. I'm sorry.
Wait, what about the computer?
Oh, sorry. This too.
I wish that dog would stop barking.
That's a different dog noise.
Oh. That's it.
That's foreshadowing because she's about to kill that dog. Spoiler alert. And frame Michael for it. Who's doing this one?
I'll read this if I'm not too drunk.
You look prepared.
Last night, I returned Allison and Michael to one another.
To one another?
Just as I'd said I would. Not yet whole, not yet healthy, but the foundation is solid.
Make us whole.
They can build on and mend together from here. I lay in my room, naked beneath the sheet, caressing myself quietly to the sound of their lovemaking. What in the fuck? I felt myself both sharing in their pleasure and excluded from it. I doubt if I'll ever again know the sort of love Michael and Allison share. It's buried, but it lives? What the fuck? Dude. I thought of Brian, his scorched expression at having stumbled upon Turner and me in our bed. The way he turned slowly, closed the door on his way out. He'll never know it wasn't a mistake, that I'd known when to expect him, that I was incapable of such carelessness. The end had simply arrived.
I planned on him finding me fucking another guy. I'm just that evil.
I did it for him. My betrayal is far easier for him to bear than hearing me say I never loved you. I've made remarkable progress with Allison, but by no means is the case complete. There is still so much work to be done. This is what I had to do, what I had to make Michael understand. Fucking barf. What the hell?
Sex therapy. A middle-aged couple sought to help for the husband's impotence. 2 months before, he had walked in on his wife having sex with the next-door neighbor. Since that day, he had been unable to perform with his wife in bed. Oh, crowd goes wild. He said that he had forgiven her and that he wanted more than anything in the world to make love with her again. They went through couples therapy for about a month, but absolutely no progress was made. Turner suggested that the wife should watch the husband having sex with a woman in an effort to balance the scales. The wife was reluctant to do this, but she accepted. The husband was enthusiastic. The clinic arranged for a sex therapist to have intercourse with the husband. Woo! Crowd is like hooting and hollering, going like, hoo, 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 hoo. The wife sat at the foot of the bed and wept uncontrollably as she watched the husband performed eagerly. When it was over, the husband and wife got into bed and had vigorous sex. 2 years later, they are still happily married. On today's Maury, we ask.
Jesus Christ.
This was like the vibe in the 90s. It was all like drama. Sex drama.
Yep, horny paintings.
Horny, but if paintings was horny, a horned satyr. A horned satyr.
Right, we got a journal over here.
You read it.
I felt powerful, like I had total control over him. I like that feeling. I was on top. I did the special thing that Catherine told me about with those muscles down there. And it was like when we first used to make love. I owe it to Catherine. She is so smart. Everything is changing.
Ew.
Well, I gotta wait until you're back so we can listen to this radio.
Ew. I got more water. Ew.
Oh, we got some fan art.
Oh no, I missed it. Oh, okay, horse fan art. Oh no, that horse! What is he doing?
He's shooting that deer, I think.
That horse is hunting that deer from earlier.
Wow.
And that deer is incredibly upset by, wow, that's a cool horse, Wegward. Holy shit. That horse
That's a horse on a mission.
That horse is stone cold, killing the shit out of that deer. Wow, he's so cool, and I love him. Thank you, Wegward.
Okay, let's listen to this radio.
I just got a fax. This is kind of interesting.
Fax, sexy fax.
The reason I'm frigid is because you're so lousy in bed. The last time we were having sex, I almost projectile vomited all over the sheets. That's how much you make me sick. I'm glad that I listened to the radio today because now I know what kind of a disgusting creep you really are. By the time you get home, I'll be gone, and you'll never see me or the money in that not-so-secret savings account ever again. Well, Alan, there's your second opinion. And that's the show for today. Now go out and get a life.
I guess that's like the motto of the slogan of the show.
Yeah.
Go out and get a life. Fucking rude. There's nothing in this room, ever. Why did they build this game so there's never anything in the kitchen or the living room and only the study?
Wow. Evil fucking bitch, goddamn evil slut. How could she do that pretending to be my little girl? I could have fucking killed her right there, just smashed her head against the wall. Christ, what kind of person would do that?
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong about that.
She's mocking me. Everything that she does, everything that she says, every look, mocking me.
You're right, yeah.
God, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I hated her so much at that moment, and yet, when she touched me, I felt a flood of desire that hit me like a drug.
Love is the drug you're thinking of.
Even though I had just made love with Allison, I had to use all my willpower not to follow Catherine into her room, and am I so pathetically weak, or is she just incredibly powerful?
Why not both?
The dead hover above us and know our most secret thoughts and actions. They linger. They become our good and bad angels. God assigns them this role, calls them ghosts, spirits, souls. It's all the same. We are haunted by the ones we love the most. It's why we can't forget them. The closer we were with them, the longer they will remain with us. I believe this. I am terrified by it. Jody is upset with what I have done. By betraying Allison, I have also betrayed my little girl.
I wish so bad that any of this was portrayed in the actual acting parts of this game. Like, it's so ridiculous how much more content is in the boring reading random shit of this game than the actual FMV portions. It's so interesting.
I destroyed the magic of our home, a place where we were isolated from the world, where we could shut out the noise and the commotion. We could speak in soft voices and tell happy stories. We could go out on the porch and look at the stars and listen to the sounds of the night. And we were never afraid of the crows making their awful sounds in the dark woods because we had one another.
I ruined the magic of our home.
Hate it when I ruin the magic of my home.
Do 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 do.
The next do. Jody's room. One more time.
Jody's room? Question mark?
The drawing toy.
The drawing toy. Couldn't say Etch a Sketch, could ya? Oh, this is another MST3K. Oh, this is driving me crazy. Which MST?
This is very familiar.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Oh, is this that weird Batwoman, Catgirl?
Batwoman, the Wild Woman world of Batwoman. Meow.
Yeah, it was the Catwoman thing, wasn't it?
I don't know. There was a murderer in it, though. Wasn't there a murderer?
I'm fairly confident that was the Catwoman movie.
It might be. I mean,
where they're dancing at the end, and Tom Servo shouts, end. Oh, Chad says it's the brain that wouldn't die.
Oh, yes, it is the brain that wouldn't die. Yeah, they're fighting over the creepy doctor that wants to cut both their heads off, but they don't know. Okay, yes, you're right. Kudos, Obsidian Overlord. That's another clip from The Brain That Wouldn't Die. It just feels like a totally separate movie than that. Thank you.
I'm going to close the game just to save.
That was driving me crazy. Yes, do that. For sure. Well, they didn't know that the guy that was wooing them wanted their heads, or rather, he wanted their bodies. His wife, whom he loved, was only a head due to a tragic automobile accident. And so he was looking for a body
to put his wife's head back on.
On, Frankenstein style, and he was kind of courting both of those ladies, and they fought about it. And they didn't know, of course, that this guy was planning to murder them. Probably good at suppressing instinctive fears, fight as opposed to flight, response to danger, a peculiar attraction to stories about criminals who are glorified in the press. Called Dr. Babani, believes themselves to be emotionally secure. Patient thinks that they're in control of their own destiny. Big problem there. Suggests patient reads spiritual works of literature. Uh-huh.
When you've concluded, what do you like most about Kitty Cat?
Oh, ew. It's pregnant or something.
Uh-oh.
Its titties are out. What's going on in this?
I don't like it.
I don't like this.
Cats in general, soft and fluffy.
Yeah, and purring.
Those
are both good.
Which one of the three monkeys is a lazy monkey?
The one without shoes.
The one looking up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
What is Baby Bear doing?
Fucking chilling out, baby. Napping.
Is Mr. Rue in pain?
Probably, yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
I mean, no, he's on painkillers also.
What?
'Cause he's he's clearly gotten medical attention. He's got a crutch for his tail.
I just want to point out everything. He's got a crutch on his tail. He's got a band-aid. He's got a cast. He's got a crutch. He's got a cane. He's got a eye patch.
Also, chat's right. He's smiling right now. He must be on painkillers.
Yeah, he's not hurting. I can't tell. He's on painkillers.
Which would you rather do?
Whoa. What's
take a shower.
Yeah, take a bath. Stay dirty.
What will Dr. Rabbit do to Peter next?
He looks really, like, angry at him. He's got a gun!
Check his temperature.
Yeah.
What do you call somebody who looks in the mirror all the time?
Dimbled. Dimbled. Those aren't even her shoes. God damn.
None of these answers, honestly.
These are all rude. These are all
Silly.
really rude things. Silly.
Should somebody warn the kids about the rickety slide?
Yeah.
Yes.
Grandpa Wolf
There
should
it
give
is.
Eddie this many spanks.
What is with the shoes? All of the shoes are so lovingly rendered.
Yeah, there's something about the shoes. 0. Don't punish kids like this.
100.
0.
0, don't do this.
What's more fun?
Drinking daddy's liquor. Making a mess. Making a mess.
Making
is
a
fun.
mess.
That's fun. Oh, Ganooble, thanks for resubbing. 27 months. Oh
Wow.
my god. That's so long. Thank you. Pleasure to have you for so long. Looks like a tree fell in the road there that he avoided. I'm definitely not having sex this time. Super duper not doing it.
Allison?
The dog is not okay. It's official.
Allison?
Warning, the dog is not okay.
Allison, what's wrong?
Michael, you didn't do it, did you?
Do what?
Because if you did such a thing...
What did I do? What is she talking about?
Jody's dog.
What about the dog?
She's dead.
Michael,
Drama.
she was poisoned. Rat poison.
Come on, honey. Let's go inside, okay?
Honey. She's less tan
Please
this
do something
time.
with the poor thing before it starts to smell.
The dog isn't even on screen.
Yeah, you see the dog once.
Yeah. They can only afford to have it on screen once. There's the dead ass dog.
The stupid little, like, doll.
The doll dog. That's so ridiculous.
I forgot you saw this, though.
Ugh. I can't. Why does he have to duck in there? Why is there even a bar there? Sorry. Wow, that's very obviously done.
Yeah, what in the hell?
That's so obvious. I don't think it's a Yorkie. It's like a little Yorkie mix thing. Good prop though. They got a good little prop dog that looks decently real. Dump.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking dump.
Come on.
Oh God. Jesus, Michael. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Just yeeted the dog into a hole.
Yeah, yeet that dog
God.
into the earth. Into the healing ground. He'll be fine. You should have gotten rid of all the rat poison when this crazy bitch moved in.
Obsidian Overlord is right. The Earth is healing Earth. The dog will be fine.
I just said that.
Oh, okay.
With my mouth.
My bad.
Out loud.
Okay.
Wow. Men. Oh, you flip me off, but it's true.
I was paying attention to the fucking thing and I looked at the chat.
And not your precious wife girlfriend. Your girl for wife. I'm gonna have a brewski and think about all this. Detective Michael is on the case. An unfinished basement, eh? This game is brought to you by Nike. Looks like you murdered somebody. This doesn't look like an unfinished basement. It has molding.
Yeah.
Oh, there's clay in this room. I don't know why only this room is like a fucking unfinished clay room. It's so weird. He's thinking. Putting it all together. It's like a fucking tennis court in here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fucking red ass clay. Oh, he cleaned his own shoes.
Returning to the scene of all your crimes?
Yeah, your closet.
No, it's more like the scene of your crime.
Really?
Yeah.
You killed the dog.
Is that what you're doing, planting rat poison in my closet? Is that what you have behind your back?
No. You went down in the basement and you got the poison yourself.
Really?
And this proves it.
It does?
You see, they're covered in red clay from the basement floor. Wait till Allison sees this.
Yeah, she's like super delusional and believes whatever she says.
Don't be ridiculous.
The door's open.
With that shampoo you bought for me.
I want you out of here. I'm going down right now and I'm showing these to Allison.
Show her what? A pair of shoes you took out of my closet and pressed into the basement floor?
No.
She acted with her eyebrow again.
Of course you did. And honestly, it's such a pathetic attempt to blame me for something that
Oh, there it goes.
I didn't kill that dog. You did! You did! And Allison's gonna know the truth.
That's enough, Michael. Allison knows
Oh,
very
there
well
goes.
you're the one that hated the dog.
Uppity,
She
uppity.
won't believe your story, and I know she'll believe mine.
She'll believe my eyebrow.
I can't believe this. This is outrageous.
So, who killed the dog?
It's super obvious.
The obvious suspect would be Michael. He didn't want
No!
to in the first place, and I think I heard him swear he'd kill it one day.
No, that is not the obvious suspect.
It's very clearly Catherine.
Did the red clay make Catherine a definite suspect? Or was Michael just inspired with an idea to trap her?
Slip Chicken says it was suicide. The dog couldn't stand the drama.
Maybe she was trying to turn Allison against Michael to strengthen her position.
Yes.
And what about Allison?
What about Allison?
Could she have done it?
No.
Seems unlikely, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
She's
but
the dark
no.
one in this triangle. Can't help but think she knows more than she's letting on.
Wigward says it was Jody. I think it was John Hurt. I think he's throwing a wrench in the works. The horks.
Catherine loved Punky too.
Disagree, because she basically said exactly that in her diary.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Punky was a
unfortunate victim.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that. I mean, he sucked because he's a dog, but he didn't deserve to die. I'm not a fan of dogs. Everyone knows that.
I know. He was a very noisy dog.
Noisy dog, but didn't deserve it.
Sometimes I wish I was a
True.
No dog deserves to get fucking poisoned.
No.
Like, come on.
True.
Hearing voices doesn't mean I'm crazy.
No opinion.
I would describe Michael's behavior as
desperate.
Yeah, desperate for sure.
The best thing in the world is to lose yourself as you drive down.
I have to pee again. I'm going for a fucking record.
Oh my god, honey.
I don't know why I'm so like all the water.
Wow.
Everything's going right through me.
Really making it up for last stream, huh?
Yeah, void bladder. Yeah, it's true. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
Entertain the people.
All right. Hey, so my Final Fantasy VII Remake Let's Play is coming up kind of soon. Need to edit a little bit more audio for the second episode, and I need to film some stuff for the intro episode of the Let's Play. Because this time, instead of just doing a little 1 minute intro to the game before we start playing, I'm gonna have a whole 15 to maybe 20 minutes tops video kind of introducing the game and all of that stuff for people who aren't super familiar with Final Fantasy VII or the franchise as a whole. I've never really done a video like this, so it's taken me a little while because I have to get a lot of B-roll footage together. And there was some stuff where there's not really any applicable B-roll footage, so I just kind of have to film myself talking. But yeah, it could be in just another week or two, or it could be a little bit longer than that. I guess it just depends on how crazy work gets for me. But drinking more water.
I'm a thirsty girl.
Right, can I have some water? Can I have some water?
Of course. Do you want me to get you more water?
I mean, this is an okay amount. Black Hawk Omega, are you talking about the Ultimania book that came out for 7 Remake? Because I saw somebody on Twitter translating a lot of that stuff that I bookmarked for later reference. Yeah, I got those, but thanks for offering. Oh, Fart Kilometer, yeah, those 1/35th scale soldier figures that you could get in the original do absolutely nothing, but yeah, I was obsessed with collecting those myself as well. You could get extras of those figures from the Gold Saucer roller coaster minigame, and I remember Cloud would have a reaction where if you rode the ride too many times in a row, he would get off the ride and go ugh, because he was getting sick. But I thought it meant something, with regards to collecting the little figures, but...
Reduxus was asking me how did the questions in this game compare to the questions in the Red Strings Club, and I gotta say, I don't remember what questions you're talking about. I'm sorry, the Red Strings Club didn't make a huge impression on me except that you do bartending, and it was very aesthetically cool and LGBT positive. I don't especially remember much besides that, unfortunately.
I'm gonna say false for this.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Wow, the end. That was a short one.
Should we stop here? Because I think if we stop here, next time we stream, we'll still have enough for an hour or two long stream.
That's true. I feel like things are kind of coming to a head. Wow, I just realized that that's a photo of flowers in a 3D
it sure is.
CG vase.
Yeah, because we're getting closer to the end of the game. Profile. Needs to deal with being an adult. Curious response to question about disembodied voices. Would benefit from a meditation retreat. Patient fantasizes and even wishes that joyful living will never end.
Who doesn't?
Suggests that patient reduce fat from diet as a means to increase cardiovascular health. That they spelled wrong.
Cardiovascular health. Oh, someone just came in time for the TLC stream. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
Because yeah, I feel like now's a good place to stop so that we have a good amount of material for one more stream.
You're right. What chapter are we at? 13 out of 15?
I think there's 15 chapters.
Yeah, we should stop here. I didn't know that the dog getting murdered was so close to the end.
Yeah, there's 15 or maybe 16 chapters.
I feel like the dog getting killed is very much an inciting incident for the rest of the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's things are coming to a head once the fucking dog dies.
Yeah.
The blame game. It's official. We can't fuck anymore. I'm gonna kill your dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course when we beat this game, we'll have to bring up a YouTube video of the alternate endings because the game is bugged.
The game's bugged.
And the alternate endings don't play.
Yeah, it's supposed to be doing the Shattered Memories thing.
Yeah, there's 3 different endings.
Where it's taking a psychological inventory of you and giving you a certain ending based on what you answered and did. Well, answered during the quizzes, the TATs, but it was never correctly implemented to begin with. It's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to get the alternate endings. It'll always play the standard ending.
Yeah.
And I think there's 2 other alternate endings, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this game's bad on multiple levels. It's true. It's not even functional.
Yep. Yeah.
I want to know, you know, you got 1 window, 2 window, 3 window. What's this?
I don't know what that is.
Just a Photoshop error.
I think that's what that is, yeah.
Right here. It's a little glitch there. It's very nice looking. Shatmems was not inspired by this.
Apparently.
It is. And you're right. Shockingly alike to Shattered Memories. But Sam Barlow, again, claims he has no knowledge of this prior to making Shattered Memories, and it is an interesting curio. That's
an interesting curio.
His words, an interesting curio. I don't know if I believe him. I think he subconsciously had knowledge of this game and made it later. I think he didn't mean to copy it, but he did. Or he's such a basic bitch that he made the same game twice by accident because he's not as creative as he fucking thinks he is, because he keeps making the same motherfucking game over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
Her story is the same as Telling Lies. Telling Lies is just longer clips. But what are you gonna do? Mm-hmm. Someone says there's 7 endings. No
7
way.
Endings.
There's 3. Last I heard, there's 3. If there's 7 endings.
Oh no, Pazuzu's saying the endings are divided into 2 pairs, stairs and after stairs. So the number of endings is kind of inflated.
Okay. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
It's like 2 or 3 endings. It's not
3.
7. Ridiculous. So yeah, I think next time
we should probably finish the game.
Yeah. Probably.
Pretty sure.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it. We're really trying
love this game.
We're trying to do a deep dive on all the bad writing, all the supplemental materials, and it's been wild, and I love it.
Oh no, Josh Mona says all my adventurers died.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
You're a brutal DM, Josh Moniz. How is that possible?
Damn.
That all your dudes died. Oh no! How hard was the campaign? R.I.P. Let's get some F's in the chats for Josh Monus's adventurers.
It's messed up.
Rip those dudes. Tomb of Horror is just very, very difficult and has instant kills in it or something. Someone says, "Oh my god, you ran Tomb of Horrors." I guess it has a reputation then, doesn't it? Wow, that's rough. Carbuncle just got here. I'm sorry, we were wrapping up.
Oh, dang.
I love that every time we wrap up, somebody says, "Oh shucks, I just got here." I'm so sorry. Tomb of Horrors is infamously murderous. Alright, consider me interested, but
Okay.
I don't know. I listen to Rude Tales of Magic, so nothing is permanent and everything's flexible and wishy-washy and stupid as hell. And has to do with excretions of the body. It's a meme dungeon? Okay, I'm turned off immediately. But hey, VOD watchers, thanks for watching / listening to half of our podcasts that we accidentally had there.
Yep.
Goodbye to the VOD watchers.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
1 more left.